Here we go.
Yeah, no
Bosh.
worries.
We're in. We're off. Still gutted about yesterday's result.
I don't really want to talk about it.
We might have to if this starts heading south.
I mean, it's already heading south for every team I'm watching at the moment.
See, I've had a good day. Brighton won yesterday. Norris wins the race today. I
missed the race, actually. I missed the race.
Where's that gone? That's gone foul. 2-2.
All I knew that was he started on pole, but didn't go into lap one leading.
No, yeah, you missed. Honestly, apart from that were it. He really took him back on lap 18. That was it. It was you missed. You missed nothing.
I missed the whole weekend pretty much. I've been too busy to watch. I also noted that Hamilton eliminated from Q2.
Yeah. Oh, that's a strikeout. Allard strikeout. All right, here we go.
Okay, I think my app's a bit ahead of where you are at the moment.
Yeah, I'm streaming. You're on the app. I'm streaming, so I think I'm going to be slightly behind. But
I'll wait to react till you.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, I think I'm about 10 seconds behind. But on the screen up there, it will have live in play. So
yeah, it just said in play out on your screen.
I don't know what's going on. I'm watching my screen, guys. If you're in the comments, if you're watching along, get involved. Come say hello. Where you watching from?
Oh, Carl in the replies at the game.
That's 2 out? Is that? I've got no sound, so I'm watching on a blank. I've already got visual. I've got no audio. But that's 2 out. That's a big 2 outs in a row for Kobe. Come on, Kobe. So if you are watching, guys, get involved. Come say hello. I'll put your comments on the screen. It's myself and Jordan. Last time I saw you, Jordan, was London series.
It was the London series. Yes, that was the.
Oh, what a time!
I'm surprised you remember that. To be honest, the state you were in.
I don't remember a lot, but it was a belting time. At the gate, Carl's at the game now. Carl's in the comments out there in Kansas. Apparently, it's really hot.
I don't have much experience with Kansas City. I never know if it's hot, if it's warm, if it's cold.
It's somewhere I want to go. Kauffman Stadium I want to go to, and then everyone goes, no, it's just a car park. It's a horrible place. The ballpark's nowhere near the actual city, because there's Kansas State and there's Kansas City in Missouri. Is that right? Just to confuse things completely.
I'm not. Too sure. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know. I think Kansas City is this Kansas. This is in Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, but there's also Kansas City State, which Kansas City is not in. So go figure. Just to confuse things even more. Allard's fighting for his life here. What's that? 2-0. 2 on base, 2 out, 2-0. Come on,
you are correct. Kansas City, Missouri.
Knew it somewhere. Pulled it out. Guys, if you're watching the game along, get involved in the comments. Come say hello. Feelings as where's that going? It's going to be behind 2-1. What's your feelings in the Phils? Big win last night. Huge win last night. Amazing to wake up to. Couldn't watch it live. I haven't been able to watch much live. There's so many late games at the moment. It's been tricky to watch the games live. However, I'm on lates at work this week. And
I'm not liking how many balls in play the Royals are getting against Kobe.
That's all right though. They're grounders. That'll do.
They're grounders until they're not grounders.
I'll take that, as long as they're not being lifted into the outfield and in the gaps. We'll take that. So Kobe gets out the jam after allowing the first two, like the Phils in the top of the first. The first two got on base. Allard gets out of it. What do you want from Allard today, Jordan? What would you regard as a good
preferably to keep the ball in the park? I know he's going to give up hits. Yeah. I know he's going to give up hits. I know he's going to give up walks. Just keep the ball in the park. That's all I can ask. So
Allard's had 3 outings for us so far. First one being against the Cleveland Guardians. 4 innings, 3 earned runs allowed. But then he came in for a relief appearance against Seattle. In Seattle, 4 innings pitched, just allowed to 1 run, which was a solo home run. Did pretty well. 4 strikeouts in his last outing against the D-backs on August the 8th. 5 innings pitched. Just 6 hits allowed. 1 earned run. Again, a solo home run. 3 strikeouts. He's done well so far. You can't ask any more from what is a real stand-in starter. We need a big one from him. We got to win this series, no doubt about it.
After last night, we need to get to Seth Lugo. We need to get to him because I don't want to be in a situation where they have a no-hitter or a perfect game going into the 8th inning, which
that's not happening.
I predicted it this morning.
That's not happening. I've got a feeling. I just got a feeling Bryce goes yard today. Just he's due.
I would have appreciated him to do that about 2 days ago after the Orlando Arcia stare down, because for some reason I stupidly decided to bet 10 on him going yard. He did not in fact go yard.
But the Braves at the bank in a couple of days. You know, Bryce saves those moments where we are next
every
week.
time we play the Braves at the bank, I'm pretty sure he hits one out in one of the games in the series.
There'll be payback at the bank. I'm feeling that series is going to be massive. I think we're going to have a big atmosphere, big postseason atmosphere.
I do have some current news about the Braves.
No, are they losing? Are they losing? Aren't they?
They are currently 4-1 down in the bottom of the 8th.
Come on, Nationals.
Do you want some other score updates for the rest of
Yeah, bang them on.
Right, so we've got in the bottom of the 3rd inning, we've got the Pirates 2 up on the Reds.
Let's go.
Yankees are currently 4-1 up on the Rockies. And
did I see Judge hit another home run?
Judge has his 50th of the year.
50, it's insane numbers.
And it's the 25th of August.
Insane numbers. The guy's he's not human. It's unbelievable.
50 home runs. Wow.
It's just insane. Can you imagine Judge on this team? Like,
in our ballpark, I'm pretty sure he'll hit a 70.
Easy. It would be over. Like, book the parade.
Right, so we've got Red Sox up on the Diamondbacks.
Where's that going? Nicky Castellanos, straight to the outfield. One out.
Yeah, we've got
one out.
Rafi Devers has just hit a 3-run blast against the Diamondbacks. They're now up 4-0.
D-backs still on fire, aren't they? They're still looking real. That NL West is looking closer. The Dodgers have picked it up of late, but the D-backs and Padres are still right on their heels.
Ooh, interesting one. The Blue Jays did have the bases loaded with 2 outs, but what's his? God, I'm trying to figure out his name. It's E something Clement. I'm trying to get his first name.
Stop at the plate at the moment.
Ernie Clement just popped out to second with the bases loaded. Marlins up 2-1 on the Cubs. We've got the Guardians 2 up on the Rangers. And we've got the Twins and the White Sox both winning their games.
Twins White Sox are winning. Bloody hell.
The White Sox are 1 up on the Tigers. I could do with Riley Green doing something in that game. Even though I've already pretty much confirmed my win for this week. On the fantasy.
Man, yeah. And the UK Phillies, as Stott hits that foul, needs Stott to get going again. Really do. His defense is just unreal.
A meatball. He's not punished.
You got to get to Lugo. Really, really have.
I mean, if you're throwing pitches like what I've just seen, then...
Oh, what's that? Where's that going? Where's that going? Out to the track. He's got it right on the warning track, right by the fence. He might have hurt himself, actually.
Dave, mate, I'm just going to go get a drink. I'll be back in a moment.
Yep. Stott just misses. It would have hit the wall, but it would have been a double at least. Hit that wall, a fair old slam as well. Man, This is just an opportunity, big opportunity to win this series, a must-win series. Just a nice bounce back, 500 on the road series. Win today, the Braves lose. Magic number creeps down to 27. It's just opportunities that we've got to take while we're still rocky. We're still on and off, inconsistent. So if you're watching along, guys, get involved. Say hello. Be nice to hear from you. If your feelings on the Phils in this game so far, welcome to the watch along. Brandon Marsh at the plate, 240 average. God, it'd be great for him to get going as well, wouldn't it? It really, really would. As I say, and he gets a base hit. Come on, then. Here we go.
Apologies about that.
Marshy's on base. Here we go then.
What did he get? A single?
It's a single through the middle.
Marsh needs this. He's been struggling. Marsh does need this.
Big time.
I think he's the worst on the team post All-Star, if I'm not mistaken.
He's rough. It's a rough patch for Marsh.
I mean, worse on the team of the regular starters because Stubbs is once every.
But yeah, we don't. Is it Rojas? Rojas at the plate now. Rojas on the contrast. Rojas has been great since the All-Star.
I would like to just announce that I am part of Rojas Media. Shout out to Duani.
Good shout out. Love it. As he goes 1-1. Come on, let's get him in. Rojas on the season batting 243, which I don't know. At the start of the season, I said if he can bat 250 with his defense and stolen bases, I'd take that for a first year Rojas.
His speed and we don't need a power hitter at the 9 spot. We don't need that. What we need is just
get on base.
Just get on base. Whether you walk, you single. If he can hit doubles, hit singles, get on base, start running around them, then I'll take that.
Just make things happen. Especially then when Turner's also then not far behind him as well. Kyle's a monster.
Has Trey just decided to stop running the bases now, stealing them?
I think that it's an out. Out at second base. Marsh couldn't get to the base in time. It's a force out. All out for the Phils. I think they've been a bit more cautious with Trey since he's back from injury.
That's what I've noticed as well, because obviously, he got injured because he pushed the. What I can't even remember the play. I remember was it against the Brewers?
It was the one before that. It was just before London, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just before London. I can't remember who we played, but obviously, there was an error.
It the Dodgers?
He stretched something and managed to score and was safe, and then you see him walking gingerly after it.
It was either because the Brewers was last series before the London series, and he was out. I'm pretty sure he was out for that. I wonder if it was the Dodgers series.
Yeah, let's try and do some. Let's do some research. The good old search.
Somebody in the chat must know. So, middle of the second, Royals. What are we on? So they've had 5 to the plate. So 6, 7, 8 for the Royals coming up now. Who have we got? Coming up? I tell you what, the Nats will be doing us a massive favour. So Melendez, De Jong, Blanco, all coming up to the plate now.
Was it pre-All-Star his injury?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was pre-London, wasn't it? Because then he missed the London series.
Who the hell did he get injured against? When was it? Was it in June?
Yeah, I think it must have been either the Royals, not the Royals, the Dodgers. It might have been the Brewers. Game 1.
I thought it was the Brewers.
Mark, good to see you back live, Dave. Thank you, Mark. Welcome, Yankees fan. Man, you guys must be in such high spirits right now with Aaron Judge.
I think how Yankees fans feel right now watching Judge is how we felt during the 2022 postseason with Bryce.
Yeah, special.
You're just witnessing a special player.
Special.
I mean, obviously Bryce did it in the postseason, but we're not scoring points here, are we, Dave? Just to put that out there.
But no, the Yankee. I don't know. The AL's really, the Yankees, Orioles haven't been as sharp either since the All-Star break. The Astros are on fire right now as well. They've really picked up since in fact, we got the Astros next.
I feel like the Astros do this every year where they just look like the worst team with the biggest slump and then all of a sudden they pull it out.
Yeah, I'm aware that series coming up is tough. It doesn't get any easier, does it? So after this, we've got the Astros at home, and then we've got the Braves. 4 games against the Braves.
Any team that has Yordan Alvarez on it is just scary to me.
Where's that going? Is that dropping for a hit? Nah, Cassie's got it in the outfield. Good man on the 1-2 count. All right, this is good for Allard. These are nice. This is good. It's working out nicely. His pitch counts.
I found out who it was. The team.
Who we're against?
It was the San Francisco Giants.
Oh, Giants! Yeah. Was that a sweep? Did we sweep the Giants?
It was an Apple TV game.
Friday night.
Yeah, it was a Friday night Apple TV.
Yeah.
I knew it was in the City Connect, but
Sean says Astros seem to be cooling down. Lost first 2 in Baltimore. Pitching seems to be set up well against the Astros, though. That's a good point. We all have what we got: Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez. I'll have to check.
I thought, are they putting Ranger down lower in the rotation? I'm guessing then.
Yeah, because he's just gone. So I imagine they'll give him a bit of a rest as well.
So let's have a look. I mean, I can't exactly say that they're slowing down because after all, they are playing the Orioles.
Yeah, the Orioles, who are they've really been slumping since
they're second in the AL East behind the Yankees, I believe.
Yeah, Yankees. Mark probably confirm. I think the Yankees are now. I think they're comfortably top of that division as well.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're slowing.
That's the dogfight. Where is that going? Thankfully, foul. One out for Allard. 1-2 count. Allard seems to be in a bit of a groove right now. This is. I'm not going to jinx it. It's going nicely. It's going nicely. But the AL Central with the Royals, the Guardians, the Twins. It's a really fun division right now.
The Royals have completely surprised me this year, as have the Guardians.
Royals more. And just to think this team was absolutely like the Orioles. As Allard strikes out, had a boy. Right in the groove. 2 outs. Let's go, Allard. Come on.
What year was it the Royals won the World Series?
Was it now? I was just thinking this. They should have won it twice.
Was it 2015, 2014?
I think 2014. And didn't the Giants win it in 2015? I'm going off the top of my head here.
Because I know the Royals did what we did. They won it one year, went back to back, and then lost the second year.
Yeah, and they should have won it. If it was, I remember watching Baumgartner. Baumgartner won the Giants that series.
They won 2015, and the 2016 was the Giants.
Yeah, and it was all down to Game 7, and Baumgartner, who as a Blanco gets a single up the middle. Kelby.
I mean, I'm content with a single as long as, like I said, just keep the ball in the park.
It's all weak. It's all pretty weak contact as well so far. Colby's pitching well. He's just let's get out this inning. Pitch count's still good. Actually, pitch count's really good. 28. Okay. Colby's doing all right. It looks baking hot there.
Just keep the pitch count down and keep the ball limited to the infield.
And that will do as a good pitch.
That's all we can ask for.
And again, another man who's so far stepped up as we've had and seen so many times this season. You've got Garnett Hampson. I just missed his stats there at the plate for the Royals right now. And it's quickly 0-2. So
Garrett Hampson, he's batting .239 on the year.
239. Here we go. Career against the Phillies.
I was about to say something.
Those stats against the Phillies are a bit better than his career stats. That's always the way.
I was going right. Okay, I can say it now because he's recorded it out. But I was going to say that Hampson has not recorded a home run so far this year. If I said it any earlier, I know for a fact.
Yeah. Those stats do not jinx us.
That's why I said it.
Make sure you're out first.
Yeah, that's why I said after he grounded out to third. So
Alan's strike rate's excellent so far. As there it is. It's a ground out to Boom to first to Bryce. All right, nice going. 31 pitches so far? That's a great rate.
That's all we can ask for.
So we've got to capitalize on this. We've got to get to Steph. Please.
The Nationals have added on. It's now 5-1.
Let's go.
And it's now heading to the bottom of the 9th. Wow, Nats are beating them in Atlanta too. That's huge.
And they were close last night. I think when I saw the Nationals were winning as well last night. They blew it late on. I wonder what our pitch. The problem is our game. We'll have Suarez for game 1 on that Brave series, and then I think we'll have who we have after that. What Sanchez? Oh, Suarez, and then who? Not back to we're not back to Allard again. Who will we?
I hope so. God, it's not Taiwan Walker.
Oh, it will be. As you know what, it will be. It will be Taiwan Walker.
I might cry.
Oh my god! And then back to Nola for games. Or possibly Allard again. Yes, we'll have the better pitching matchups for the Astros series and then that Braves series.
That Braves series are going to get meatball after meatball after meatball.
That's tough. I am not looking forward to Walker against the Braves. So Stubbs, Schwarber, Turner up next. So Turner 1-1. Bryce got hit by a pitch last time out as well.
Let's just get Seth Lugo's pitch count up. Make him throw more pitches.
Got to. Really got to. Put some pressure on him. Let's get some pressure on. Get some runners on bases. Let's score some runs. I don't even care how we do it. I don't care if it's a small ball. I just take anything right now.
I get what they have this thing of, he's on the team, he's got good vibes and that, but I don't really see how Garrett Stubbs is on this roster over Rafi Marchand. I really don't.
I think that's not going to last too much longer.
You have a switch hitting, good contact hitter who can give you home runs as well. I'm not saying Stubbs can't, but in comparison, Stubbs is like a pencil. But I just never have confidence when he steps up to the plate.
It will last long. I think next season forward. The thing is with Marchand though is that he's got to be playing every day. That's the problem. You need Marchand down the minors, catching every day. As we are back underway with Stubbs. As Braves 4-1 down the bottom of the ninth. So if we win this, the magic number will be 27. As Stubbs battling away, 1 and 2 count. Come on, Garrett.
Is that for the division or is that just for clinching?
That's for the division.
The division.
Yeah. It won't be too much more than that.
All right. You know what? Stubbs is doing what I'm asking for here. He's getting the pitch count up with these foul balls.
He's having a good AB here. Fighting. Another one goes foul from Stubbsy. Top of the third. Tight. Bit of a pitching duel right now between Seth Lugo and Colby Allard.
Seth Lugo he's in the race for the
he's having
AL
a good year.
Cy Young, is he not?
He's having a really good year. But our record against Seth is good. As another one goes foul from Garrett. All right, come on.
I cannot believe what I've just read. I won't say anything until you've seen it, but I cannot believe what I've just read.
Oh, what? You've got me cliffhanger as Stubbs. I think it's what's his and a base hit for Stubbs. At least he's going for 2. 3. He's got a triple. Garrett Stubbs.
I am in disbelief.
Right in the perfect part of the Kauffman Stadium. Right deep in the corner. It just trickled all the way to the corner to the back wall.
Maybe I need to trash talk our worst players more because I said
keep it.
Stubbs is going to do nothing and he triples.
All right, now Kyle up. Let's get him in. Get him in. Ideally with a base hit. Let's keep the chains moving. Attaboy, Garrett. Absolutely legging it around the bases. Right, Kyle's up. Kyle straight away. That's going to split the gap, and it's 1-0.
I really wish this app was slower because I saw that about 10 seconds ago. All it said was in-play runs. That's
a beauty. Double for Kyle Schwarber. 1-0 Phillies. The Braves are losing. Come on. We're looking up already. Sean just said, legit, after your convo about Marshall ended, I see on Twitter that he was removed from the game with the Iron Pigs last night with shoulder soreness. That is the one downside to Marchand.
Maybe I just got to stop talking because I talked good about Marchand. He's now injured. I talked bad about Stubbs and he's now hitting triples.
As Turner's out, did Schwarber advance? I don't think he did. No. Way too close. That's bad news about Marchand. Then there's the one downside is he can never stay healthy for a full season. But as I said, you got to keep playing him in the minors and getting him ready. Come on, Bryce.
I mean, if it's soreness, then it's not worst case scenario.
And it'll be precaution because he is carded to. They want him in the bigs. They need him in the bigs. So they're going to be extra cautious. He might still come up for the postseason when they expand the rosters. Bryce up at the plate. All right, come on, Bryce. He's due. Bryce is way due. Kyle on second. As well, Bryce is out. He's going to advance the run. He's going to advance Carter third. All right. Well, Bone needs it. Bone was one of the few players not to get a hit last night.
Top 3, 40 pitches. It's not looking bad.
40 pitches for Seth Lugo. Bone needs this RBI. He needs an RBI. Just come on, Alec. Come on.
When was his last RBI?
Mate, to be honest with you, I've not been watching live enough recently to remember. I don't think he's got one this series. I'll check it in a sec.
I can have a look now. His last RBI was not against. So it's not against Kansas. Wow, August 17th against Washington.
No, really? He's not had one RBI this road series.
Nope.
He's on a tough run. I saw that. Did you see that video with Bowman Harper last night?
I didn't know.
Harper had his arm around him. Bowman looked real dejected. And Bryce had his arm around him, just giving him some manly advice. Just Bryce being a leader. As you expect him to. Arm around the shoulder.
Right on cue. Right on cue.
Strike. 3-1. Oh, look, me and Bone just signed at exactly the same time. Come on, Boma.
Orlando Arcia struck out looking with 2 men on base to end the game with Atlanta.
Braves have lost.
Attaboy.
And Bome hits one to the gap. Let's go. 2-0. There we go. Everything
we're saying is just coming to fruition.
Right. So we got to keep. So
Bryce Harper's due a grand slam.
Right. Yeah. Get it in. So that's his first RBI. He's smiling. That's better, Boma. Doesn't quite get the song. But that's a
we only get the live song if he goes yard.
He's got to go yard. That's always the T's and C's.
One thing that's interested me about Bohm, he's never hit a career grand slam.
Oh, man. He hasn't. He's had some opportunities as well. He's had a few opportunities this season as well.
I always see it on the relap because they've got comments under the action. And there's always this one guy who says, surely you're going to hit your first career grand slam at some point. Every time he's up with the bases loaded.
I'll be emotional when that happens. When it happens. It is going to happen at some point. He's only got 13 home runs this season, actually. I said at the start of the season, if Alec can get 20 home runs and another 100 plus RBIs, I'll be happy. It's Casty swinging at a ball pretty much in the dirt.
Kyle Finnegan shuts out the Braves.
Let's go. That's it. The Braves have lost. So if the Phils win this, it'll be the 27 will be the magic number. So if you're watching along, guys, come get involved. Come say hi.
Jesus. I actually don't get how the Diamondbacks keep doing it. They're now 1 run back on the Red Sox after being 4-0 down.
Team's it reminds me of the Phils of 2022.
I think they're just devil magic. They have devil magic.
I don't want anything to do with them in the postseason. I'll tell you that. I don't.
They're probably the only team right now that scare me.
They're like the new Marlins now, aren't they? They're just pesky. We just cannot do anything.
It's because they have Josh Bell, and every time we play against Josh Bell,
again, that last series with him, he just came alive again. I don't think he's done much since.
He forgets how to play baseball until, for some reason he just decides, we're playing the Phillies. Yeah, all right, let's just hit the ball.
Such a frustrating player to play against. It's just those players that always come back and kill you. Josh Bell is one of them.
Cody Bradford, why are you paining me so? I've got him going in my fantasy tonight, and he's giving up 2 runs.
I've had a bye week. I've played the bottom guy who's already out. So I've had a bye week. I've set up my pitching last regular games of the season for the fantasies.
I mean, I'll take 30 points though in 6 innings from Bradford. I'll take that.
I had two going. I had Suarez back last night, which was huge, with Glasnow going on the...
You also had Brady Singer as well, who got rocked.
Yeah, I know. No, that was the problem. I put Singer in instead of Suarez. So Suarez just come back, and I thought, oh, I don't know. Because the roles have been hitting for fun before this series, and I thought, I don't know, I didn't risk it.
Ranger Suarez is just...
lit.
He's that guy. I've had to suffer with an injured first baseman for the last 3 days of my matchup because, yeah.
Well, I'm missing the D-backs first baseman Walker as well. I've got so many. My team.
So I picked up Nolan. What? Nolan Shanuel.
Who's that?
The first baseman for the Angels.
that explains that. I picked up Wood from Nationals. He's been excellent.
When I picked him up, he was terrible, so I dropped him again.
He's turned it around. What's his name? Something Woods. I can't remember his name. I know he got a couple of points early in that Braves series. Sean says 23 hits in the last 14 innings for the Phillies. We'll take that. Need more. I still need more runs. I don't. Allard's going great. 1 and 2 now. Hopefully, he can get this out, get himself settled in, because we're now back up to the top of the lineup for the Royals in a second. Where's that going? Foul.
I think his off speeds are really good. I think he's got them working tonight.
He looks settled. I don't want to. Again, I don't want to jinx it too much, but he's looking good. But the big test will be the top of the order now. He needs these 3 outs. As that's gone straight. That is out, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh. Again, another grounder. No hard contact being given up by Kobe Allard so far. Turner's hoovering up the balls in the infield.
I mean, wow, 100 mile an hour exit velocity. To be fair, for that ground out.
Oh, was it? It looked from here. It looked pretty straightforward to.
I just checked because I wanted to see what the velocity is.
Yeah, but the good thing, it bounced straight. It literally bounced as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, because it says minus 12 degree exit velo.
Yeah, it was
launch angle. Sorry, not exit velo.
Easy for easy. Talon says just subbed and liked. Let's go Phillies. Thank you, buddy.
Was that the Kelly Green Eagles logo or two? That's the picture.
Eagles back. So we are live on YouTube, on the Facebook group, and on Twitter. So wherever you're watching, come get involved. Come chill, hang, watch the game. Phillies are 2 up. The Braves have lost. This would be a massive series win for the Phils. Going 500 on the road series. Momentum against a really big. How the Astros started yet? I don't suppose they have they?
The Astros.
They're in Baltimore. Yes, they are in Baltimore, aren't they?
They are the latest game tonight. For us, they're on at 10 past midnight.
Blimey. And then they're coming down, and they're coming up to Philly next. So it's a short trip. It doesn't really matter.
So you got Milwaukee at Oakland. They're on tonight. San Francisco at Seattle. The Mets are at the Padres.
Need the Brewers to lose, mate. The Brewers are well. At one point last night, before our game, we were out the automatics. We were out the bye places. Need the Brewers to slow down.
The 55 and 75 Oakland Athletics. What do you have for me tonight? What do you have?
We need something. Bobby Witt at play. Bobby Witt's had actually. I'm gonna wait till his at bat's over.
Yeah, that's probably the smartest thing to do.
That's gone foul, thankfully. Come on, Kobe, just get this top 3 out. Bobby Witt is a sensational player.
I'm looking at the. Oh dear.
What? Don't tell me I've just jinxed it.
You may have just jinxed it.
Oh, don't! I've got on my fantasy team, so if he does something, I think my stream's about a good 30 seconds behind. So,
well, let's just say there was no chance that one's staying in the infield.
Right, Bobby.
Well,
as I was saying, it links into what I was saying. Bobby Witt, hell of a player, sensational. There he goes.
Absolute no
dead
doubt
center
about it. I mean, he's had a great year, so I mean, I can't. It's not like we're giving up.
This is fine. Solo home run.
If you're gonna give one up, give it up to a solo. If you're gonna give one up, make it a solo.
That's it. That's, I say it's fine. It's obviously, it's now half the deficit, but this is what this is how the last 3 Colby Allen starts have been. He's gone well. He's allowed a solo home run, but he's actually managed to regroup and then find his groove again.
Wow.
So he needs to look pretty sharp. Bobby Witt Jr. is just an absolute sensational.
111.5 off the bat. Wow.
Sean's about to say that Bobby Witt has an OPS of 1100 coming into this series. If he'd gotten the out, it would have gone to under 10. That's literally the point I was about to make. Until that very moment, Bobby Witt Jr. was, we'd been keeping him relatively quiet. We'd sort of had his number. And then he goes and does that. So
I mean, I'm not one. I'm not one for the baseball gods getting the payback, but after the first pitch that I saw called as a strike, that's comeuppance.
Yeah, it always works itself out.
That first pitch that I just saw.
That's foul. 2-1 the count. What we at? 47. So the pitch count's still okay. It'd be good if we can get 6 innings out of Colby here. It really would. Well, bullpen of, and again, I don't want to jinx it, but the bullpen of late has been pretty good.
I'm worried about Jose. I'm really worried again.
Yeah. It's
because I hate how inconsistent he is. 1 minute he's the best reliever in the game. The next, he can't find the strike zone.
And he's a that's a pop up. That's a pop up. That should be Trey's. Trey's calling for it. Trey catches it. 2 outs. All right, let's get this final out. That will do. And then the solo home run to Bobby Witt. Yeah, it's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ooh, 50 pitches, 3 innings. It's not the ideal place you want to be at your pitch count.
I don't know. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. He's okay. Like you say, with someone like Colby Allard, just keeping the runs down. Just keep.
It's not ringing alarm bells. It's not ringing alarm bells right now.
Not at all. Not at all.
But just get out of this inning. Get Salvi out, and then
Salvador. How old is Salvador Perez? He was on that World Series winning team, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure
he was. Jeez, how old is he?
There's the Braves and Nats score confirmed. Braves 3 hits. Just 3 hits.
Really? They got three hit?
Wow. All right. Who have they got next? I don't think the Braves schedule. I think I read is the 3rd easiest on paper.
Salvi is 34.
I thought he was older.
I thought he was around 38.
Same. 37, 38.
So that means
he feels like he's been around for forever.
25, 24 during that World Series run. Wow.
Prime. As that should be the end of the inning. Oh, Stott's not going to get that. No, it's not. Stott did well to stop that going into the outfield, to be fair. But that's another base hit and a base runner for the Royals. All right. 52 pitches, 2 outs.
Just get out of the inning. That's all we can ask for. Just get out of the inning.
It's a grounder. It just, unfortunately, Stott just couldn't.
That one was weak contact. That was 73.
Even if Bryson hadn't juggled it in the glove, I still think he would have struggled to get that.
Oh my god! The expected batting average of that hit was sub 200.
It was. And to be fair, Stott was shaded over to second base quite a bit, so he had a bit of ground to make up. He did well again. He did well to stop it going into the outfield, but the way he was running, who's up? Ferran,
Freddie Fermin, batting 304 on the year.
How many? I don't think he's been up for long now, has he?
He's had 263 at bats.
22 pitches this inning so far for Colby Allen. Okay, we did sort of jinx it, didn't we? Going really well. Now it's a heavy pitch count. This one for this inning.
Hold on a minute. I mean, 263 at bats. I feel like that's kind of low.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think he's been there.
Yeah, the average is about 400.
I don't think he's been there all season. Come on, Colby, get out of this, please. Strikes him out. All right. Okay. Cool. Good. Good. Still in the lead. End of 3rd. 2 more innings. I take 5. If you offer me 5 innings and 1 run right now, I'll bite your hand off for it.
I'd quite like to keep my hands, Dave, but I appreciate the offer. I just need Bryson to keep the bat alive, because that 4-for-4 should have been a resurgence for him yesterday.
I really hope so. It looked like the Bryson Stott that we've seen all season.
Now, this is interesting. Bryson Stott and Brandon Marsh have the same exact batting average.
That's quite a telling story, considering Marsh.
They're both batting 242.
Because I feel Brandon though has had a worse season than Bryson. Although Bryson's just been cold for so long now.
I think it's evened out because Brandon had the better start, of course, and pre-All-Star, and now obviously fell off a cliff. Whereas Bryson's picking it back up since the All-Star break. So I feel like
the good thing is though, Bryson's defense is just unreal. Like gold.
He should have won the Gold Glove last year, but they gave it to Nico Horner. I mean, both of them deserved it, but it should have been.
Yeah, they did. Horner is
it's no discredit to Nico, but I just think Bryson should have won it. I'm happy.
I still feel Bryson's defense gets overlooked outside of Philadelphia.
Of course. I mean, I'm happy we walked away with one Gold Glove last year. I wasn't expecting it to be Zach Wheeler at all, but
Wheeler was robbed 22. Wheeler's been robbed of a Cy Young, let alone Gold Glove.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, he should have really had it. I mean, Chris Sale, the surprise of the year, did not think he was going to be as good as he is.
I thought Chris Sale was going to be ERA +4. Nothing like how he's been, and he's been the savior for that Braves starting.
My main pick in fantasy was Garrett Cole, but he was out until about June, July. Chris Sale was like my fourth pitcher pick, off third or fourth. He's been my best pitcher in fantasy.
That's insane. That's something that you said at the start of the season. Never would I believe that.
Hold on. He has 1,111 fantasy points.
Yeah, in certain leagues. I think he'll be quite high in ours. As Bryson Stott is called for a timeout. 1 and 2 on Bryson.
See what I've done with my pitching though, obviously, we know with the relievers, I've gone with relievers that they're listed as relievers, but they're actually starters.
The best way, I think, it's the best way to do it.
So I've got seven starters.
That's how I've always done it.
I originally had Cody Bradford, but then he got put on the 60-day injury list.
Evan, let's just see what happens to start. That's going to be close. He's safe. He is safe. Bryson Stott gets another hit. So 4 for 4 last night.
That's what we want.
1 for 2 tonight. This is so encouraging. So encouraging for Bryson Stott.
It looks identical to the play that was made, with Salvador Perez's single. Looks identical.
Literally. Evan Oscar says, great to see Ranger back last night. I'm looking sharp. Really was.
See,
needed it so bad.
We had the pleasure of watching Ranger pitch in London. And I didn't realize how good he was until I watched him during that game.
Yeah, honestly, just to sit back and just watch him do his thing and how dominant he was at times. And the good thing is, Rangers missed now a chunk of the season. He should be, as a stop nearly picked off there. He's missed a bit of the season now. He should be rested. Last night he looked good. Back to how we know Ranger can be. It's a good sign. It's good encouragement. His next game will be against the Braves. I
don't know what the score was, but I watched the full game and I managed to catch it. Well, actually, I didn't watch the full game. I woke up during, I think it had just gone 2-0. I'd woken up, turned the game on, and I saw Ranger was pitching. It was amazing. I think it was the back-to-back strikeout lookings. I don't know if it was the third or fourth. And I was just like, how is someone, when they've got 2 on, I was with 2 on, 2 outs, in that situation, he doesn't panic, he just throws his pitches, and it just fools them. He doesn't need velocity. He doesn't need it.
It's the same as Nola. Just get the location down, because you can deceive. So as Brandon Marsh gets a 4-ball walk. No strikes at all. It's Seth Lugo starting to lose his command. 56 pitches now for Seth Lugo.
Johan,
2-1, no out. This
please.
is a big chance now for the Phils. I'll tell you that.
I'm begging we avoid a double play.
Rojas, please. It's tough.
Just even if he sacrifice bunts it, the other two are safe. I'll take that. Just.
Oh my God! Is he out? He's out. Oh my God! Stott's caught. He's tagged. What was Stott doing?
Oh my goodness!
What is? They're gonna check it, I think, or are they not? I think he's out. From first, he is out. He's gone.
Goodness me.
So
you can't get picked off at second in the 2-1 no out situation.
He is out as well. What is? He's miles off the base. Like Rojas fainted the bunt and was nowhere near it.
I'm sorry, but that first pitch I've just seen called a ball. Oh my goodness!
Well, the first pitch was a ball. Yeah.
Wow, we called that a ball. It's wow.
Dear me.
I mean, it's more inside than the one that he just called a strike. The third pitch, which he called a strike, it's more inside the zone than that one.
I was about to say as well, Rojas, I just wish he could bunt better. It'd be a massive part of his game if he could bunt.
I feel like he should be practicing it more though, because he's already struggling with his bat as it is. Surely, in a situation where you got runners on, well, should have been no outs with 2 on, but Bryson Stott forgets where he is. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he did. Well, Rojas went to bunt, but then pulled it out quite early. It's clearly he was going to take it all the way, and Bryson was just miles off his base. As a Rojas,
it's almost like they miscommunicated, where Bryson's probably seeing a signal that makes it look like he's going to bunt, but Rojas gets the signal that he's not bunting. Or
even a possible double steal. And that's what, because Bryson was just so far off and then started to go. And
I think it's a miscommunication error. That's probably just me.
Bryson looks pretty dejected on the bench. 2-2 count. 1 out, 1 on first. Brandon Marsh after his walk. It just let Seth Lugo off as well. Like, he was just starting to lose his command, just starting to struggle. We've got runners in scoring position, and then that happens. It is just so frustrating.
Come on, Johan. Full count. I'll take a walk here. I would take a walk,
That's
but I don't.
Wild pitch. But
I think he's going to challenge him.
I think there's Johan. He could do it. Just get on base. You know what? Just get on base anyway. How? Then Stubbsy's up, who of course tripled in the as they're Marsh going for the stolen base. As Rojas speed from Rojas. So Marsh had already had second base stolen anyway, and Rojas's speed has got an infield hit.
I think. Call me crazy, but I could see a double steal here. Call me crazy. I see it.
After that pickoff, like Perez is one of the best in the game. Like Perez rarely miss. Tell you what, that's a good infield hit from. Do you know what?
Am I witnessing something crazy, or is Garrett Stubbs on a redemption tour here? What's going on?
Stubbs bunts it down the line. There's no one at first base. Nobody at first base. Base is loaded with Kyle Schwarber coming up. Bryson's Garrett Stubbs.
I am in disbelief right now. What am I witnessing?
Well, what are the Royals doing? There's nobody covering first base, so he's bunted it down the first base line. It's a heavy bunt. It's more like a base hit.
A mound visit. Ooh, I think they're panicking now. They're going to figure out.
Got to score here. Got to score.
At best, send the balls to the deep outfield. Get Marsh home. Tag Rojas up to third. And then Trey base it, brings home Rojas.
Yeah. Well, at best, a grand slam. Or just a base hit and keep the chains rolling. Seth's rattled. And again, that's where Bryson Stott getting caught at second was just so costly. We'd be 3-1 up now. All right, 64 pitches for Lugo. Bottom of the fourth. He could, if we can tack on some runs here, he could be done very soon. All right.
The question is, Schwarber's got to be ready because there's no way he's going to want to walk him.
Well, not with Turner and Bryson coming up behind. 7 grand slams for Kyle Schwarber. 2.44 average with the bases.
Strike.
Loaded.
It's not a strike.
That's a ball 1.
This ump's having a terrible game. Very, very, very bad strikes.
Generally, I've seen a lot worse this year. Umpiring in general is just it's
same location, and he's called
that wasn't a strike.
Well, the third pitch is in the same location, just a bit further, just a little more inside. Again, it's not a strike.
Who's behind? Oh, it's Ben May. All right, 1-1. It's 2-1 again. Yeah, it's off. It's off the plate. Kyle looks in disbelief, talking to the umpire. What are you doing, son? What's that? Kyle's going to take a batter's time out as we get a replay of the pitch. To be fair, Perez frames it well. Like Perez, using all his experience. He's a bit like JT in that respect. He's so good at framing those pitches. Kyle, don't ground into a double play. He hasn't. One run comes in. All right. Marsh comes home. 3-1 Phillies. Come on.
We get the run back.
And that's a good reply from the Phils, especially after Allard giving up that solo home run. The Phils have come back on the board. We need more.
Trey, I'm not asking for a lot, but give me something. Not only for fantasy purposes, but give me something.
Just base it, Trey. Base it. Come on. I'll tell you what.
Not the best results out of that, but
so runners as Trey hit. Oh, dear me. Straight to first base. This time they have got someone covering. All right. Well, we got the run back. So we're back to a 2-run lead. 3-1 Phillies. What we got here in the comments? Grand Salami, if only. Drew Asher, but if Stott wasn't caught napping, I'm not sure fielding positions would be. That's a good point. That's a good point from Drew. Yeah, if Stott wasn't caught napping, the fielding position wouldn't stay, and probably Stubbs wouldn't have got on. That's a good point. RBI win. Yeah, it was for Kyle. The Phillies, where are we? The Phillies just need to get into the mindset of score first and score often, and they'll be champs, which is what they're doing first half of the season.
Is that just, to me, I don't know if it's just me, but it just looks like AI is writing those comments from that guy. I don't know why. It looks like AI.
AI is crazy. Like, I don't even know what.
Well, I mean, the first comment is Keystone Cops. That's random enough. Then you got random out of nowhere Grand Salami. Then you got RBI win. Then you've got that last one. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But, you know,
I just don't know anymore with AI. I honestly just don't know.
Anything.
I watch some videos now and I just go think, I don't know if that's real anymore.
Anything can be just forged through it.
I don't think because he follows me on it. I don't think he is AI because he replies to a lot of my tweets.
There you go. My apologies.
No, he's he replies quite a lot on my tweets on Twitter now, so he's not AI. Talon's a disappointing inning ouch. Yeah, we missed the chance there. We missed the chance.
I mean, I'll take it though. You know what I mean? I'll take the
run back. Where are we now? We're up to Melendez, De Jong, Blanco.
De Jong's having a great season after a resurgence after coming off of. I think did he start the year with the Cardinals? Went to the White Sox.
I know he was at the Cardinals. I always have when I think of De Jong, I always think of him.
Yeah, because I know he was at the Cardinals. I don't know if he started the year there, but I know he's at the White Sox. He's one of their standout players. Then did they trade him to the Royals?
Let's have a look. De Jong.
I'm almost sure he started the season off at St. Louis, but he may have not.
Like I said, I always think of De Jong as a card when you hear the name.
Yeah, so do I.
Elite fantasy player. Always good to pick up in the lower rounds. Paul De Jong, Kansas City. As here we go. Allard gets the bottom of the fourth underway, and that's straight in for a base hit.
He hasn't been in the Cardinals for at least 2 years. Wow. So he's been with He was at the Blue Jays, then the Giants, then
So he's floated around.
Then the White Sox, and now I think he got traded to the Royals.
And it's a double for Melendez. That's just gone straight through the gap. Again, nothing really hard hit. Nothing in the air.
I think the double was a bit hard hit. 102.8 off the bat.
Again, it's the early bounce.
Yeah, it just makes it slow. It looks like it's slowing down. But yeah, it's 102 off the bat.
Right, here's Paul DeYoung. Talk of the man.
60 pitches, bottom fourth.
Got a double RBI in the 7-2 win over the Phillies in Game 1. How old is DeYoung now? He must be getting on a bit as well. I feel like he's been around forever as well. DeYoung's hitting. He's only hitting average 237. 21 home runs this year, mind you. 50 RBI. An OPS of .731. Yeah, he's not doing bad actually. He's above career average at the moment.
What? DeYoung's 3 years younger than Salvi Perez.
Again, that's nice out, and the runner didn't advance either, so that's a big out there for the Phils. Again, DeYoung, I feel like he's been around for forever.
It all depends on when they get called up, though, isn't it? I feel like they're getting called up a lot younger nowadays than what they used to be. Because I think you got some guys that are still in the minors who are like 28, 29, never seen major league action. You got some guys coming up straight from. I mean, I'm really surprised Kingery's not gotten the call yet.
Even just for a series.
Maybe though, it's like Jake Cave. He's a borderline quadruple A player.
The problem is,
mashes the minors, absolutely stinks it up in the majors.
Kingery's having a good. Kingery's extremely streaky, even in the minors. But
when was the last time Kingery had an appearance in the majors?
I've got a feeling it was COVID year.
I was going to say it's.
I remember he hit a home run. I remember him hitting a home run when we had the cardboard cutouts in the ballpark. That's the last one.
I remember that.
I can think of. I can't think of any.
COVID.
I think that was definitely his last year with the Phillies.
COVID it's crazy to think it was what 3 years ago. It was COVID year.
2021, because it was the delayed season, wasn't it? It's the year the Dodgers won, which no one ever.
I genuinely
the big asterisks against because no one ever.
I always remember the is it the Brett Williams walk off?
Luke Williams.
I thought it was Brett.
What for us?
No, in the World Series.
I think Luke Williams.
Luke Williams. I remember that. That was the home run against the Braves.
What a story that was. We've had some great stories in the last few years.
I think, for me, the best story will still be the RC Harper story. That, for me, I don't think can be topped.
I was there as well.
We go from that double play ending in Game 2 to a 2 home run game and 2 stare downs.
I was at that game, and the NLDS. The noise that night was
arguably the best story that we've had. Bedlam at the Bank.
I'd go with that. The Reese bat spike will always be one of the best.
Yeah, that was great, but
that was genuine goosebumps.
Because obviously at the time I didn't hear Scott Franksy's call.
Oh, sorry, just to say, Kobe struck out again. That's
what I mean. This is great from Kobe. This is what we want.
This is what he's done. I was saying before, this is what Allard does. He does allow that single, a bit like Nolan in respect. He gives up that solo home run, but then just recovers really, really well.
I hate how often Nolan does it though. He could be pitching so well. One pitch goes wrong, and all of a sudden it's 14 rows back.
I know. It always feels like every mistake he makes is just punished to the stands.
But when he's on it, he is one of the great. He's one of the greats.
I'm a Nola fan. I love the.
I think his 2-seam right now has the most movement I've seen on a 2-seam. Because that thing moves. Bryce you up.
So we on Stubbs cycle watch. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine?
We've had
Weston Wilson and Garrett Stubbs on the cycles. I wonder, you know what? Do you think it's worth us? Allard, this would be his fourth good start in a row.
I'll say this now: if Garrett Stubbs sits to the cycle, I'll buy a Garrett Stubbs jersey.
I think they'll be sold out if that happens. Get on it quick.
No, it's not happening until he gets to the cycle.
The more I see, the more I'm watching Allard, the more I'm thinking, can we just put him in for Walker?
I mean,
he's far better than Walker.
If it was Taiwan Walker right now, let's be real, it'd probably be 3-1 Royals.
It would, well, to be honest with you, even the bats just don't seem to want to pick up for him. Like, I just don't know. It's just bad vibes from Walker.
I still think he's a sleeper agent from the Mets that they sent.
But then he came into London series. He came to Pass Young, didn't he? He was one of the few to come to Pass.
I think the London series he pitched well.
He did.
He had a great game.
Whit Merrifield and David Dahl had their best appearances for the Phillies in London.
Oh, and then since then, the best appearance that Whit Merrifield's had, who was it against? Of course.
Yeah. Although saying that, he did get that out in the bottom of the ninth for the Braves, didn't he? With the game on the line. We can thank him for that.
I will never understand how bad he was for us. Then he goes to Atlanta and all of a sudden he's just revived.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not. The thing is, though,
the only thing I can think of is because he's playing more often because obviously the injuries.
Exactly what it is. Whit Merrifield's an everyday player.
I mean, when we signed him, it was a year deal, and he was supposed to be the utility man to say when we give our starters rest days, he can play everywhere.
That is, by the way, that's a horrible 1-2-3 batters record this road trip. 0.085 in the first 4 games of this road trip. In fact, they picked up. Okay. So yeah, they started this road series terrible. They've now picked it right up to 0.364. Kyle, Trey, and Bryce at bat now, and that's gone behind. Still 1-2. I think with Whit, he's come from playing every day, everywhere he's been, to then pretty much on the bench the whole time.
I mean, the thing is though, like when he says, "Oh, the team basically said you weren't good enough," where did we lie though? He knew his role when he came into the team. He was never going to start every day. He wasn't going to start over Bryson. Wasn't going to start over Bryce. Wasn't going to start over Nick.
I'm arguably let him go though.
Arguably, he could have played centre and Marsh. Sorry, no, not centre. Marsh could have played centre and Whit in left. That could have been the case you could make. But with the way we were playing.
But if we hadn't let him go, Wilson wouldn't be here now doing what he's doing. So exactly. in a way, it really has worked.
If it wasn't for letting go of Whit Merrifield, we would not have seen the cycle. So
no, that's true as well. Where's that? Oh, boom, straight. That's another foul. This is not a good inning from the Phils.
It's just the bats just seem to have just fallen off a cliff again. The top of the order is just struggling, and I mean it.
It was. The start that came up there. The first half of this road trip was dreadful for the top of the order. It's got better last few games.
I feel like they just run out of juice until they come back to the bank.
Yeah, though saying that pre or post All Star, we've struggled then. Although last night just felt like
it felt like pre All Star Phils.
Absolutely, and the Phils never back up those performances, as far as I've known. When we score 9+ in a game, we rarely back it up. So even if we can get a win,
if we can finish this game 3-1, I won't be mad. I mean, obviously you want your guys. You want your guys like Bryce, Trey, Alec. You want those guys. What you want them to get involved, to hit the ball out, to make plays. But I mean, if we can win when those guys aren't making those plays,
and Garrett Stubbs stepping up, yeah.
If we have these guys that are stepping up every night, covering for our stars, until they somehow figure out whatever's going on, then we'll take it.
Absolutely.
I mean,
and Stubbs has stepped up today. Stott's got himself a hit again.
My post All-Star MVP, I will have to say, is Nick Castellanos. He has been absolutely amazing since the All-Star break.
It's been amazing since May. I think again it's gone slightly under the radar, but Nick has just been very, very good.
It goes under the radar purely because of how it's just his plate discipline. He can go from not swinging at a single thing to swinging at the rosin bag.
It's that postseason last year after his
homer
galore. Those last 2 games.
He went from the first.
Oh, he just struck out.
Just right on cue, you know. But I don't get how you can go from the first player in MLB history to hit back-to-back multi-home run games in the postseason to forgetting what the ball looks like in that Arizona series.
All of them they just swung at everything. It was easy for the D-back pitchers.
It felt like we just panicked in that game 7. We just panicked because it felt like, even though we'd already been to the World Series, it felt like the situation got to us.
If we had one good inning in those last 2 games, we would have been in the World Series.
The pitching, I feel like let us down as well. In those last 2,
I don't know about that. I don't. I think it did enough.
Let me have a look. I'm gonna.
It did enough. We just let ourselves down with the batting. Like I said, we just need one good inning from the bats in those last 2 games. Just one, and we would have been in the World Series. And I still think we would have beat the Rangers as well. We would have picked our mojo back up.
Right,
the bank would have still been a hard place to go to.
Wow. So in the final 2 games, we lost by a combined 9-3. So it was 4-2 game 7. Let me have a look at the pitching stats. Ranger. He gave up 6 hits, 3 earned runs. And then this one, the 5-1, we had Aaron Nola. 4 earned runs, 6 hits, 4 earned runs.
Yeah, Aaron.
It fell apart, the pitching, the last 2 games, because you have 2 of your most consistent pitchers throughout that year. They just fell apart in the biggest situation. And I mean, in that situation though, you do want your bats to be alive, and scoring 1 run in game 6 and then 2 runs.
The postseason still hurts. Like, I'm not over it. Well, I am over it, but it still hurts.
And that one is out of here.
And that's 3-2. That's a 3-2 game. And Allard could be done.
I feel like that'll be him done. I don't think they're going to make him. I don't think he faces
a home run. It's a 1-run game again.
He shouldn't face Bobby Witt again, or this will be a tie game.
Well, it's going to put us through the ringer, isn't it? This one's going to put us through the ringer again.
The Phils can't make anything simple. We win by 11-2. Now we have to stress.
So, is he done, or is he going to?
No, he. Not only does he go at Bobby Witt, he gets him out on the first pitch.
Strom's in the bullpen, so Strom's warming up. So that's a nice one. That's a nice pop out to first. That's the prize. Thank you, Bobby Witt. All right. Again, but it doesn't take away what Allard's done. I still think Allard's done a great job today.
No, he's done absolutely amazing.
Again, two mistakes that have been punished from Allard today.
It's like with Aaron Nola, he throws 2 mistakes, they both get punished and blasted out of it.
Yeah, because apart from that, there's been hardly any balls into the outfield whatsoever. One thing I've pretty much grounded.
One thing I noticed though about yesterday, I didn't realize that the hit streak for Bobby Witt got snapped.
It did, yeah, which is why I was saying until
I think it was 15. Was it 15 games?
Yeah, until game 1 he didn't do that much. The Phillies just need to get into the mindset. I forgot that one. Yeah, starting the bullpen.
Yeah, I don't think Colby will face Salvi.
I think what happens here is key with this hitter. He needs to get him. I hate saying his name. I always butcher it. But if he gets on base, I think that's going to be it for Kobe.
And he does get on base.
As that's right in the gap. Okay, so now he's giving up.
Yeah, he's giving up hard. He's giving up hard hit as well. Yeah, I think it's time.
What's Topper doing? What is that? Why is there a massive gorilla in the outfield in the stands? What is? Does he work there? Or is that just somebody in the crowd? That was bizarre. What we doing, Topper? 74 pitches.
He's going at Salvi, I guess. Not the choice I would make. But
So he carries on.
I'd get a righty warming up as well at this point.
If Colby can get out of this, great. That'd be fantastic. We need him to. Ideally, as that one goes foul, and that's another hard hit ball as well. This is getting a little bit.
Yeah, they're getting to him now. They're
a
figuring him
little
out.
bit concerning.
They're getting to him.
Come on, Colby, just get out this. If we can come out this inning with a lead, still, we really got to tack on. But Seth Lugo must be nearly done as well. That's a ball. He was giving that for a strike earlier. Salvador Perez. Look, we'll just talk about his career accolades, and they've all just come up on the screen. 9-time All-Star, 5 Gold Glove awards, 4 Silver Sluggers. The guy that's 1 and 2. Come on.
Well, in other news, the Diamondbacks are now leading 6-4.
How do they do it? How do they do it?
3-run shot by a Eugenio Suarez, and it was a unicorn homer. Would have only been a home run in that ballpark.
Where's that going? Please make that. Yes, when I'm Marshy. But again, it's contact to the outfield. They are Perez. Come on, please get out of this. This will be his last batter, hopefully.
So Fenway Park was the only ballpark Eugenio's would have been hitting. I love unicorn home runs. I think one of the most interesting facts in the game.
Most unique facts about it's why I like baseball. It's the uniqueness.
It's like the scorigamis in the NFL, where you get unique scores, where you have that one would have only been hit in this stadium.
1-1.
Blue Jays up 4-1 on the Angels.
Brewers haven't started yet, have we? Did we establish that?
Brewers do not start until 7 minutes past 9.
Right. We need to get out of this inning, and then we need the Brewers to lose to be helpful. Who's that now warming up? I just missed that clip. So Strom sat down.
I think it'll be either Orion or Jose Ruiz.
And that is well done, Turner. Oh, great play. Great play to get out of the inning. Turner, full stretch in the infield. Stops the ball going out into the outfield, and a great throw.
Let's go, Phils. Let's get that run back. Let's get that run back now.
Boom. Great to Bryce. Well done, Colby. If that's him down, which probably will be. Well done, Colby. That's a good thing. I can't ask.
Let's have a look at his line. 8 hits, 2 runs, both earned, 5 strikeouts.
Good.
We'll take that for a fight. We don't want him to be throwing complete game shutouts every time. That's not him.
You can't ask any more than that from Colby Allard. Again, why can't we have him instead of Walker? Why do you have to keep going through the Walker experiment?
That's the question for Topper to answer, I guess.
I know. I just give it up, Topper. I can't sit through.
This gimmick of his velocity was good. His velocity was good, but the ball also went 4,000 feet.
They weren't sure on his next start either, were they?
He shouldn't start again, in my opinion.
I hope not. I'm really done with the.
It should be.
He's done. He's washed. He is done.
Yeah, he's washed. In all hopes, depending on how obviously his recovery's gone, I want the five rotation guys in the starting to be Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, Ranger Suarez, Christopher Sanchez, and then Painter.
That'd be ideal. Like, we have no idea what Payton's going to be like when he comes back.
I just really hope he hasn't had any setbacks, hasn't had any issues.
It's a long time to be out from pitching.
Also, did you see that Shohei threw off the mound for the first time?
I know, it's scary what he could do next year.
It's crazy when you think how good he is at the plate. You forget he's also one of the best pitchers in the game.
I do worry for him in terms of injuries because the Dodgers have a terrible record of pitchers going down injured. Like I don't know what. Glasnow's down on the IL again for the second time. Kershaw seems to be on and off the IL.
I think Kershaw's coming to that point where he hasn't got long left. Kershaw hasn't got long left, I don't think. So I think like his next injury, like major one, I'm not saying like, shoulder tightness. Like his next injury that's serious will be a career ender.
How old's Kershaw? Again, another guy.
Kershaw has to be late 30s. If he's not late 30s, then I will be shocked. Yeah, he's 36. 36.
Yeah. Coming to the twilight of his career now. There's Lugo's on 80. What's the pitch? Is it his count? 84 now. So Lugo, this could be it for Lugo. So we really could do with getting to Seth here.
Wow, how I genuinely did not think that Kershaw was older than Mad Bum. Wow.
Again, what a career he's had.
Yeah, he's been great. But again, like he's also infamous as well because of like how much he used to bark at people.
Kershaw in his prime was just mental. He was unbelievable. It's Brandon Marsh. Marsh starting to pick things up as well. He's had a home run this road series. Him and Stott are just starting to get going again, which is again really needed, especially with the top of the lineup that have been struggling.
And a boy Marshy. There we go. Single to right.
And straight away, straight at Lugo. Lugo can't have long left. As first pitch straight into the outfield. Beautiful. Single for Marsh. So that Marsh's second hit?
Yes. It's 2 for 2. 2 for 2 in a walk.
So Marsh is having a nice game. I mean,
it's a nice resurgence.
Needed. Really needed. I'm
needed.
So happy.
I think at one point he was batting like 176 post All-Star break.
All 8 games. The Phillies Brave series comes up. The weekend schedule. It's all lates. I hate that.
I can take that because I'm on 12/8 at work, so I can take that.
Man, I can't miss. It's gonna be a series. I end up watching all of it because I can't miss that series.
See,
it's gonna kill me.
What I've done recently is I've watched like the first 5 innings and then somehow just managed to fall asleep.
My sleep pattern gets destroyed.
Interesting. In play no out.
As
Rojas is not out. Where's that going? Where's that going?
Seth Lugo he cannot have long left, and that's a single for Johan Rojas. Okay, so we're moving.
More Rojas.
It's a mistake. I think that could be an error.
Yeah, I mean, for now on the score, it's a
Bobby Witt. That's a second. It must be a second error for Bobby Witt.
It's going down as a single at the moment.
I'll take the single.
If Stubbs gets on, Lugo is done.
Let's have a look. Oh, in the glove, out the glove. Never really had the ball in the glove. Okay, we'll take it. Absolutely. And again, Rojas' speed. That's what Rojas does. That's what speed does. It
one out.
Pressure.
So 1 out, I think, if it's not a double play, and I'm hoping it's not, but now that I've said that, it probably will be.
Come on, Garrett.
Yeah, I think no matter what after this, when Schwarber's in, I think Lugo's done. They'll go lefty for Schwarber.
Garrett's been going
pass ball.
And what's that Perez doing?
Oh, Freddie Fermin's the catcher. Oh, Salvi must be the DH then. I thought Salvi was catching.
You're quite right. I didn't even been paying attention to that part. I said Marsh was close, but he seemed to hesitate. So it's a pass ball, but the catcher's a bit slow.
We'll take that.
It's still close. Close.
I'd be shocked if he doesn't challenge Stubbs now.
Stubbs, get him a sack fly. Just come on, 1 out.
I don't even care. Ground it to first. As long as there's no double play. I mean, there won't be.
So runner at first and third. There will be a double play because there's a runner at first and third. That graphic's wrong on the screen there.
It says Rojas moved to second.
Let's have a look because on the NBC it says first and first, and I swear I just saw Rojas at first base still.
On your screen on the MLB
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Second, and on mine it has him at second.
I think it's wrong. Rojas is. I'm pretty sure Rojas is at first. Yeah, definitely at first. They just try to pick him off. So yeah, Rojas is definitely still at first base.
They must have just predicted that he went to second.
Yeah. Well, you would think that as well, to be honest with you. With Marshko, I don't know why Rojas didn't go.
I feel like
Rojas should have gone, so he shouldn't be.
If you're Rojas, do you steal?
Oh, that's a horrible. Oh, Stubbsy, that's a horrible strikeout.
Wow. There's no way he hits that one.
Oh, it's not a strikeout. Thank God for that. It looked like I've got no volume, by the way, guys. So I'm going off what I'm seeing.
Oh, wow, Garrett Stubbs. You know what? Fair play.
That's he's kept that alive. Right, come on, Garrett.
You know what? Wow.
I don't know how he's got to that.
I'm not even joking. He's on cycle.
And he's done it again.
He's on cycle watch.
He's got it. That's going to be 2 runs home, surely.
Yeah, it is.
No, Rojas
it's a 2-run double.
It's 4-2. It's 4.
Wow.
That graphic's wrong.
It says it's 2-run double.
It's not. That MLB graphic's wrong. It's 4-2.
So, I cannot believe.
So Garrett Stubbs is on a cycle watch.
Garrett Stubbs is on a cycle watch.
A home run.
Garrett Stubbs. I was kidding when I say I'm buying his jersey before, by the way.
You've got to stick to it now. If he gets that home run, I want to see it in the group chat.
How in the world is Garrett Stubbs on a cycle watch?
Or triple, single, double.
Is there any way that he doesn't come up again? If we just everyone gets out.
Pitch and change for Lugo, by the way.
I knew it. I knew it. As soon as it got to Schwarber, I knew it.
So that it's not 5-2, it's 4-2. I don't know why it's saying that. It's 4-2. Rojas didn't get home.
Yeah, I don't get what's going on in mine. It says it's 5-2.
It's not 5-2. It's definitely 4-2.
Yeah, it says on my app as well. It says it's 5-2. I feel like they've just updated it wrongly.
They did because they moved Rojas when they shouldn't have. So I don't know what game they're watching. It's definitely.
Let me check. I'm going to check the comments because I'm pretty sure that'll tell me.
Definitely, I'm 100%. It's NBC if it's 4-2. I saw Rojas at third.
Yeah, everyone's saying it isn't a 2-run double. That's just. And once again, our catcher coming up big.
Yeah, and we'll just talk about the players. I tell you what, I'm not gonna lie. I put in the group chat, what is Topper doing? Why is JT having a day off? Ridiculous.
I agree with you. I was like, why in the hell?
It was pre-planned. I know it was pre-planned.
After a career seven ribby night, you decide to take off the hottest hitter on the team.
Yeah, hands up, Topper. I got it wrong.
My exact thoughts were, you're telling me you're taking out the best catcher in baseball to put in a sub 200 batting average Garrett Stubbs.
Right.
And now you're telling me he's 3 for 3 and a homer away from the cycle.
Yeah. That's why Topper's where he is. And, hands up, Topper. Got it
That's
wrong.
why Topper's in the dugout. I'm watching this game from the safety of my room.
Yeah, across the pond. Talon says homer from the cycle for Stubbsy. Sean says, have a day, Garrett. At this rate, the next hit will be clear.
If that's not gone, wow. Where's that gone?
So here we go. Kyle at the plate. It is 5-2 Phillies. What the heck? Now they've got 5-2 Phillies. Rojas did get home, and that ball will get. There's something going on with the scoring here. It's 6-2 Phillies.
Oh, it is 6-2 Phillies. No, it's 6-2.
But NBC has 7-2 Phillies. What the hell going on with the scoring? I got no volume. What
just happened? It says it's 6-2 for me. Kyle Schwarber just hit a 1-run single.
I don't understand.
What?
I can't put the volume on, or I'll get done for.
They said Garrett Stubbs scored via an error. I am in disbelief at what's going on right now.
I don't know what's going on because now this says 6-2 and NBC says 7-2. They've swapped roles.
Let's just say this: the Phillies are winning at some point, and we'll find out somewhere down the line.
The Braves have lost.
What the hell's going on? Because it seems like everyone's loopy at the moment. Me and Dave are doing our best to try and provide coverage.
Sean's right. The clip I just saw had Rojas sliding to third on the Stubbs double. As that's grounded.
Well, I mean,
the end of the inning. So the score's even 6-2 or 7-2. We don't even know. Like,
I'm assuming it'll be 6-2 now because I'm assuming that on the single, Stubbs would have scored. It says Stubbs scored, but it also says Rojas would have scored off the single.
But then where was Rojas? What's the score? Somebody who's listening, who's got T-Mac, tell us the score because
where's the guy at the game? What score is it? The guy at the game. What's going on?
Who was it at the game?
I think it was Mark.
Mark, what's the score? Because they've got 6-2. NBC got 7-2.
I'm delusional, thinking it's 9-2.
I better check out my.
But I mean, one thing we know: the Phil's grounded to a double play. Thanks, Trey.
No, it was just a forced ground out. Probably, I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna screenshot what I've just seen and send it. So it says to me, hold up, I've lost. There we are.
Because it says, what's the app got?
The real app tells me that's happened.
I don't know. I just don't. NBC said 7. We'll see what they say when it comes back. NBC said 7-2, but I don't understand how. It's so difficult. You got no volume. So we're winning. We're winning, and the Phils are on the verge of a massive series win here.
I mean, once again, the bats are alive, but it's the bottom of the order. It's the bottom of the order. I knew it. It was Jose Ruiz. Jose Ruiz replaces Colby Howard.
Oh.
This is where
6-2. NBC have adjusted it. It is 6-2. Right.
I think this is where the Royals just
don't do it.
Just strike out every time.
Don't do it. So the MLB app did adjust itself, and NBC then got it wrong. Wow, only could happen in a Phil's game. Only could happen in a Phil's game.
Either the guy scoring fell asleep, caught up, then realised Rojas wasn't home. He was at third. Forgot to change that. Then he scored anyway, so it didn't matter.
Right, also, this is a massive inning.
It said Garrett Stubbs had scored. I want to know how the hell he scored. He was at first.
Error. There was an error in the outfield, I think, which then got Stubbsy home. By the way, I am an Alec Bohm. This is irrelevant to everyone except me, but I am Alec Bohm going over 1.5 bases away from 60 quid in my little bets. All right, Alec. Oh, no. 6 for another solo home run.
I'm just going to leave right now, and I will not say another word. But again, Jose Ruiz is just no control. Wow. MJ Melendez, of all people, to give one up to? What's that?
Solo home runs, I can swallow. It's all right. It's
just don't keep giving them.
Don't let them add up. Oh man. Yeah, I'm an Alec Bohm. I'm on the verge of a payout. I need a Bohm. Has Bohm got a hit? He has got it. I'm one Bohm hit away from.
Yeah, he has the 1-run single.
I've got Martian Rojas on over 0.5 bases. Rojas over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And the Phils have to win. Obviously, the Phils have to win as well. All right.
So you're on good track.
All right, this is progress. So Bohm, I need Bohm to just get a hit and the Phils to win in happy days. Phils win, and I've got.
I mean, Bohm's due up.
He is next. That'll probably be his last at bat as well.
Yeah, so it's going to be.
It's all on this, and the Phils.
It's going to be Bryce, then Bohm, and then Nick, if I'm correct.
And that could be that. Although that could be it. Let's be batter or start batting around. Right, 6-3, 1 out. Come on, just Ruiz, just get us out of this. Solo home run's fine. Not panicking yet. Not panicking yet.
Just keep the ball in the field.
That's a good pitch. That's a really good pitch. Come on.
Jesus, fly out to.
This would be huge. This would be huge for the Phils if we can just get this. Kansas. Oh, where's that going? in the gap, right? Oh no, it's got Johan, baby.
I didn't want to say anything, but I knew he was out, but you didn't, so I didn't want to say anything.
Johan's speed.
That's why, I
think Casti may have had that anyway, but Rojas made sure. Oh no, Casti probably wouldn't have got it. No, that was all on Rojas' speed.
Let's go. You know what? He gave up the first pitch homer, then the next 3 quick outs.
So
that's good.
By that, and yeah, ground out to boom to Harper. Thank you very much.
Tell you what, Dave, that's a good question that Sean just asked.
Was it? Do you guys think Harper has some sort of injury? He's battling through closer to here. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't know because I don't see any adjustments.
Yeah, me personally, I don't. He doesn't look gingerly. He doesn't he's not struggling. I just think it's a slump. All players have them.
And Bryce has gone through some of his career, some horrible slumps, and then
no one's safe from slump.
He's back. Bryce always, if he's hurt, he usually gives it away. He's got a wince. His body language changes.
We've seen Bryce play hurt. We've seen him play hurt through the arm injury. He came back with the shoulder brace on, and he was one of the best hitters on the team.
And during that time, he would wince from time to time. You could tell he wasn't 100%. From what I've seen, and I've not watched as many live games as I've wanted to recently, I've seen nothing out the. I don't know. He doesn't look. It looks like he's just.
For me, it's just a slump.
He's slump. Yeah, he's just trying to hit everything.
When you're in a slump, you chase more. Your approach changes because you're desperate to get out of it. And then when you start chasing more, you start striking out more. We've seen that with Bryce. Yeah, Bryce has struck. How many times has he struck out in the last?
An alarming rate. Like the slump. This is a slump of all slumps right now, even by Bryce's terms. But it's
almost like Nick and Bryce just had a freaky Friday. They had a freaky Friday. They've touched the same bat. They swapped over. And we kind of need it to switch back because we need Bryce to get hitting again.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. Get the slump out of the way now.
It's August.
Get him hot for September and October.
It's August. We're up 6-3, and he's slumping. If this is a slump, then I'll take it because when he comes back to his form in the postseason, we'll be good.
We'll be good. We'll be fine.
But it's an interesting to think he's injured.
I get it, and I see why. And I see why a lot of people have that suspicion. And it could well be. The thing is, Bryce and the Phillies, I don't think would give that information away if he was. Until he hits the IL out of nowhere. But no, I think Bryce is that's a horrible first pitch for their pitcher. Who's in for them? It's
Zerpa.
It is Zerpa. Picked him up my fantasy once. He lasted one game and dropped in straight away. This guy's not very good. This guy's, I can tell you from fantasy-based experience, he's not that good.
I've done that a lot.
Oh my god! So
it's Soto hit a home run. Let's go fantasy.
Talon just said that Soto and Judge have gone back to back.
I cannot believe how good Soto's been for me in fantasy this year. He's been ridiculous.
But then look, let them get hot now and then get cold for the. Look, we're doing it back to front. The Yankees.
Have you seen our top 5 picks of our draft? Three of them are injured now for the season.
I think mine was. Oh no,
your first pick was Shohei because you thought he was pitching 2.
Yeah, but even then Shohei's still come good. Shohei's still come good for me.
Can I see the draft order? Where draft recap? Here we go.
2 and 2.
So Shohei went first. Ronald Acuna went second. Mookie went third. 4th was Spencer Strider, and I picked 5th with Juan Soto.
I went Ohtani and Glasnow. Both have been.
Funnily enough. That my first pick was an auto pick because I forgot what time the draft was. I pulled in.
That's right, yeah.
I pulled in during the 3rd round, and I already had Soto, Garrett Cole, Zach Gallen.
Alec Bohm. This is a big. Bryce Harper grounded out. This is a big at bat for me personally. If Bohm gets a hit,
it's just an astronomical slump for Bryce.
Maybe I'm overreacting because of the flaying, which we've just seen. It's not Harper-esque. It is out of character, but I just think he's just chasing everything.
That's what I mean. He's desperate. He's going to be out of character when he's in a slump like this because He's supposed to be the star. He knows for a fact that the Phillies fans expect the best out of him. Because, I mean, he's talked about it. He knows when he plays.
Stanton's gone back to back to back.
Honestly, those Bronx Bombers are scary when they're on it.
Stanton's having a revival as well. He's
probably gone 500 feet knowing Stanton.
Let him do it now. Let them burn themselves out. Don't walk Bone, please. 3-0. I need a hit here. Please don't walk Bone.
2 home run game for George.
Don't walk Alec Bone, please.
Let me get back into the action.
3-0.
It's a 4-pitch walk.
Zeppa's got. Oh, you joke.
Hate to say it, mate. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Zeppa's command's gone.
If the Phillies swoop in and get Juan Soto, my top's coming off. I guarantee you. If we was to somehow
but they're gonna have to shave wages off somewhere.
No disrespect, but Nick can go. Kyle.
Oh well, for Soto.
Nick can go. Would you give up Kyle to get him in as well? I would. Soto plays the outfield.
Where's that? Is that going to drop? Sorry, mate. It's not going to drop. Castellanos. Not getting the ball down.
Let's have a look at that one.
Outfield. I would love Soto. It's funny because when Soto went to the Yankees,
it feels like it's destined to happen. Though we've got all these former Nationals. We've got Bryce, Trey, both teammates of Soto's.
Yep, they know him.
So was Schwarber.
But unfortunately, in the agents' world, it's not how it works.
Well, I mean, we kind of did tamper with Trey to get him over here.
Do you know what? I still think he stays at the. I got a feeling he stays at the Yankees. He'll sign the contract.
The thing is, does Cashman get the cash out?
They've got to. Yankees fans will.
They have to. They will. Yankees fans will call for his head if they don't re-sign him.
They'll be stunned. And then if you're Aaron Judge and you see Soto walk, you're like. You're surely thinking, well, what we doing?
Then again, it's finding out why he walked, because it also could just be he liked playing there, but got a better offer and saw something different, like playing back on the East Coast.
You never know with play. You just never.
I mean, sorry, he's already playing on the East Coast, but maybe going back to the NL East.
I find baseball contracts bizarre as that's 2-1.
Oh, coming from football contracts, when seeing you see 100K a week. Going to these baseball ones, you see 11 years, $300 million.
It's American sport, in fact, American sport in overall, like the contracts are just
crazy.
And how it's all in the public eye. As well. It's not. It's all discussed. That's a flailing swing and a miss for Bryson. Come on, Bryson.
I mean, how many outs are there? 2 outs.
2 outs. 2 outs. 2-2 count. Could have done a hit for Stott after his 4-4 day essay. He's got on base, I believe. Definitely once there. He's got a hit. I'm not sure if he's got 2.
I thought he did have 2. Maybe they changed it.
Bryson Stott can thank me for his revival. I dropped him out of my fantasy team, and of course, as soon as I did it, he's come alive. 3-2 full count.
Have a look.
Get on here.
Oh yeah, he only has 1 hit.
Yeah, 1 hit. Well, it's part of the revival. I'm happy with what I'm seeing from Stott. His plate discipline and his approach is much.
I love his 2-strike. His 2-strike approach is great. I love it.
This is a good at bat as well. His at bats are much better.
When he goes I think it was the 2022 series against Atlanta. I think was it at Citizens Bank where he had like the 9-pitch AB and then drove in.
It was. Yes, it was.
Did he drive in Bryce? If I remember correctly.
That.
He drove in someone because it was like a 1-run double or single.
Was it a double?
Stott walks. There we go. 2-1, 2 out.
AB from Stott there. Great AB.
Great AB.
7
pitches. Brandon Marsh 2 for 2. Make it 3 for 3.
This is good because it might give a chance for Bone to come back round. As Zeppa's got
honestly,
the Phil's going to be patient here. Zeppa's
actually, I think he can come back round at this point.
I need it.
So let me have a look. So say Marsh gets out, Johan, Stubbs, Kyle in the 8th.
Turner, Bryce, yeah.
He gets. You've got one more AB. He definitely will have one more.
They're doing it for me. I appreciate it, boys. Come on, Brandon. Let's get this home. Let's get a 7. Oh, I'll say Zeppa's commands.
Just keep 19 pitches from a reliever.
His command's not great. We need a bit of patience here because, and then wait for the right pitch. Brandon Marsh, 2 singles and a walk. Brandon Marsh been on base 3 times this game. That's much needed from Brandon.
Yes,
this is good. This is good momentum.
He has a power sinker, but I just think it's just no control.
1-on-1. Looks a bit rattled. Oh, that's fouled away.
Yeah, he's averaging about 96 on the sinker.
Big lad, isn't he? The big lad, Mr. Zappa.
I wish I could see some sort of in-game thing, but
of course you can't see.
All I can see is just my screen going by play-by-play. I feel like I'm on the radio.
He's a big boy.
I tell you what, the Phillies have had a lot of games on TNT Sports recently. We had I think it was all 3 of the Atlanta games.
We got a lot more coming up as well. So
all 3 of the Atlanta series.
We've got a lot of games coming up on TV back in the UK.
All 3 of the Atlanta series were on. Game 2 of the Royal Series was on.
Yeah, and I believe Game 3 of the Astros series is going to be, which will be early, which there might be a watch long for that as well.
They probably picked that because it's the rematch of the 2022 World Series.
They keep banging that drum. It's a good AB from Brandon.
I was going to make a banging bin joke, but I feel like it's past that point now.
Yeah. I think their World Series win against us sort of put that to bed a little bit, didn't it? They actually did win.
I simply believe they cheated again in that World Series.
I can't stand Houston. I really, really can't stand Houston.
I can't stand Houston, but I love Altuve. I love Altuve.
He's one of those players where if he's signed for the Phillies, amazing. I would then be. Although he wouldn't get in this infield with Stockton Turner.
And I don't think he's going to go DH over Kyle, so...
No room here. No room at the end. Brandon's battling away here, 2-2. He's having a great little AB here, is Brandon.
So 6 or 7 pitches it's thrown. I'll be ahead of you.
Zeppa's on 20. I'm on 23 for Zeppa right now.
He's just thrown his 23rd for me.
I'm not. 24. I think I've caught up somehow.
5, so 5th pitch ball, foul, 6 foul, 3-2, full count.
And don't forget, we're on Garrett Stubbs cycle watch coming up.
Oh, don't even.
So that's going to get tasty. He's 2 batters away.
A walk and the bases are loaded for Johan Rojas.
All right. Rojas could just blow this game wide open right now.
This is the big potential for Rojas Media.
Come on, Johan. This can blow the game wide open right now. Please. Or get a sing or walk, get the bases loaded for a Stubbs Grand Slam cycle. Has that even ever happened before?
Surely not. Surely not.
From a Grand Slam.
Surely not. It looks like they're going to make a pitching change.
I know Rojas is first, but we're going on the basis of Johan gets walked.
Is that done? Yeah, it's looking. I think they want to go righty matchup.
I think he's staying in. I think he's staying in and just having a little chat with him.
Wow.
Who's that warming up? That's Will Smith, isn't it? It is.
So another lefty. That's going to be for Kyle.
Kyle, then. Are they...
There's no way they're bringing in... Unless they're now absolutely terrified of Garrett Stubbs.
They'll walk him. They'll walk Stubbs intentionally.
I mean, I'll take it. That means I don't have to buy his jersey.
Mate,
call strike.
Let's see what happens here. Has Rojas ever had a free hit game at MLB level? Do you know what? He has got. Yeah, I think you're right. He has got one.
I think he does have one. I think this is now the second time we've had the bases loaded in this game, or is it the third?
Third. I think this is the 3rd time.
Wow.
First inning. I'm pretty sure. No, the 2nd inning we did. I tell you what, Rojas
he's attacking,
swinging for the fences on that one.
Yeah, he's attacking.
27 pitches for Zebra on mine.
Yeah, same for me. So I think you just caught up somehow. Just Rojas takes his time out. He takes his time out before he hits his first career Grand Slam.
Can you imagine? Oh, man, I'd love it. I'd love it for Rojas. I really would.
There's the heartbreak.
Smart, man. So the Royals. That's a shame. That's a shame. I do. That was a good. Actually, that's a good pitch from Zappa. Jammed him right on the inside. That was right on the box. It's a good pitch to get the final out from Zappa. 12 hits, just the 6 runs, or just the 6 runs. I'll tell you what. After last night's blowout, and then today, this is this is really promising. I'm not gonna say the Phils are the B word because we were here last week when Carl hit that grand slam and we got let down. So
yeah.
Tentative.
Oh, in F1 news, Kimi Antonelli will make his practice debut in Monza.
He'll be signed next season. Him and Doohan. It's going to be a very F2 grid on that grid next year.
I don't see it's out of the question that. Sorry, I don't think it's out of the question that Max Verstappen doesn't leave Red Bull. I think it's possible.
I don't think it is now. I think his only option would have been Mercedes. But I think now, if Anthony gets signed, which he will, I think he'll stay now. Or he goes to Aston Martin in 26 with Adrian Newey. That I can see happening.
That would be.
And Stroll will
the revival.
Stroll will join their hypercar system, their program.
Oh dear! Right, I'm gonna need to take a bathroom break. Dave, I'll leave you to keep these people entertained.
Bottom of the 7th. Quick game this, hour and 45.
I feel like if I come back, the game's gonna be over, so I really don't want to see that. But if I come back and Stubbs has hit a home run, then you won't be seeing me. Because I'll probably be ordering a jersey on MLB Europe.
Well, they've got it's the bottom of the 7th, so they're up now.
I mean, I just hope. I'm hoping for it for the cycle. But my bank account will
the 7-inning stretch right now. We're watching Michael and Ricky.
Dave, I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, see in a moment, mate. 7-inning stretch. So what we got for the Royals? This is we need a big shutdown inning here. Garcia, Witt. Oh, we're top of lineup, aren't we, as well? Aye. Okay. We need a shutout inning here. Bad. Matt Strom's in. 1, 2, 3 would be great. Really would. Insurance then. So we're still watching Ricky Bowe talking. Getting very animated. Looks happy though. And so he should. What are you thinking, guys? Braves have lost. The Phils win. Magic number shrinks down to 27 to win the NL East. Take that as well. Go on, Matty. 2.22 ERA. What a year Matt Strom's had. 52 games. 5-2 record. 1 save and 7. Yeah, closer role is not for Matt Strom. As he used to play for the Royals. Look at that. 2016. Was that? No, that was a year after the World Series Royals team. I'm on mute, by the way, guys, so I can't hear what they're saying. I can't play sound. Someone mentioned it somewhere else. Can I have the sound on? We can't because we get done for copyright. I'm probably borderline with the in-play graphics right now as well. Come on then, Maddie. 4-7 the year. Let's have it. Let's close this. It's just 1, 2, 3. Get our top of the order going. Good start. 0-2. Garcia homered in his last plate appearance. 2-3. He's had a good game as Garcia. Big part of the Royals' revival, especially this year. The Royals they've been mighty. Yeah, you can say that the Central's pretty weak, but they've been from where they were a couple of years ago. They've been mighty. But it's like the Orioles. Them and the Orioles have just risen from the ashes in a sense. Absolutely come up from nowhere. And that's a good start from Matt Strom. 1 out. Oh, come on. I so badly need this win. So badly need this. As we all do. Phillies Twitter does. Phillies social media does. We need this. Bobby Witt, 2 for 3. Of course, solo, home run, a single. This is a big AB here. We can get Bobby Witt out. I'm not going to say we're home and hose, but we should be. This is the biggest threat right now. Mr. Talent, the talent this man has is unreal. He's a special player, is Bobby Witt. Want to know? There's we swing for the fences there. 1-1. Jordan will be back shortly. Everyone watching on YouTube and Twitter and the Facebook group, how you all doing?
My apologies for that. Right. What have I missed?
Jordan.
I've not missed anything interesting, have I?
Nope. So far, so good. This is a big. I say this is a big AB right now. We can get.
Who's in? Oh, Strom's in.
Strom's in. Got Garcia out pretty easily. Bobby Witt. If we can get this out, which will be huge. This is
Bobby Witt scares me.
He's great for one of my fantasy teams.
He was great, and then was just terrible at the home run derby. He was terrible in it.
He's out first round, I think he was.
Yeah, I think he got eliminated first round. Somehow Bohm got to the semi-final, the final.
I loved that home run derby. He just missed out as well, did Bowman.
I mean, he surprised a lot of people. Everyone thought he was just going to be.
Do you want to see? Yeah, I thought he may go first round here.
Who did he beat again in the first round?
What's that?
Who did he beat again in the first round? Bohm.
Hang on, mate. What are they appealing here? What's the situation here? Are they thinking that's hit the home run pole?
I bloody hope it hasn't.
Are they challenging a home? No, we're carrying on. Are we carrying on? Good. Yeah, that'd be worse. Bobby Witt still battling away. This is a big AB right now.
Dave, you can't scare me like that because I've got no live coverage. I've just got words on a screen.
I was just watching it going. Bobby Witt is hacking away. He's going for the fences. He's so cool, Bobby Witt. He's such a cool dude.
I mean, it's the fact that he gives you a 30-30 season. 30 stolen bases, 30 home runs. I think he's like that's.
He's got everything. He's just an all-round
definition of a 5-2.
That is a strikeout on Bobby Witt. Matt Strom, attaboy. Attaboy.
Oh, here comes Dave's favourite player versus Strom.
I'm not even. What's his first name? I'm just going by
Vinny Pasquantino.
We're going with Vinny.
Vinny Pasquantino.
This is the last time we see Vinny.
Poor Vinny.
Bobby Witt can't believe it, but that was some words exchanged between him and Stubbsy as well as he's walking off. But,
I mean, it's a strike. I don't know what he's arguing. It's
overall,
definitely.
Apart from today and that home run Witt's had, the Phillies done a great job on Bobby Witt. Vinny up, 1-0-1. Strom, just his ERA 2.22 is just outstanding.
He had a bit of a rough patch after the All-Star break, but I think he's settled back in again.
Well, it had his saved attempts. He's converted one save in 7 attempts. So this is for me. This is where Strom's at his best.
He's a good relief. Right, good relief, not a good closer, I'd say.
No, no.
His stuff's not good enough to close, but it's good enough to get him through the relief.
I don't want Strom in a closing situation. This relative low leverage situation.
It's looking like we could see Estevez.
I'm not convinced. He doesn't fill me with
I mean, to be fair, we can also just give him the benefit of the doubt. New situation halfway through the season. He's still trying to fit in. But when it gets to the postseason, there will be no excuses. There will be you either fail or you fly.
Yeah, we can't have Kimbrel repeats. We need a good closer for the postseason.
I will forever despise Craig Kimbrel.
And now he's having the identical season for the Orioles as what he had for us.
He's gonna fool them. He's going to fool them thinking, we got our closer for it.
I think they're already there, mate. I think the Orioles fans I've been talking to are already there. They can't believe.
See, we got fooled because he got his 400th save for us.
Well, pre-All-Star, it was fantastic. Kimbrel was in the All-Star team last year.
Him and Nick being our 2 All-Stars was not on the bingo card.
No. Casty was the same, wasn't he? He was never quite the same since that All-Star.
Blue Jays have opened the heavens on the Angels.
Angels are a sorry state right now.
I think Mike Trout's got to get out of there. Regardless of his health, he just has to get out of there. He's been...
I do feel for Trout. I really, really do. There's an interesting debate about whether he would, when he finishes, he's going to make the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he does, you know.
I feel like the last 4 seasons with the injuries have started to put an asterisk over that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Trout didn't make.
It could be just one of those names that like get on the ballot every year but never get in.
By the way, we're on cycle watch for Stubbs.
Oh, is he up?
This is it. He'll be up next.
Will Smith replaces Angel Zerpa.
This would be tough. I tell you what, if Stubbs goes yard and Will Smith, that's.
If I see in-play runs on my app, I'll be leaving the stream. The phone's going down, and I'm gonna have to get my card out.
This is going to be like off Will Smith. Can Stubbsy do it? He only gets home runs against the Marlins half the time. Well, this what an AB this could be. Weston Wilson, Garrett Stubbs, Cycles. Choice of you, I'll take a single or a double right now, or a walk. You know, just getting Stubbsy on base, the top of the lineup coming up. But the story of a cycle will be special. Will Smith's number. Will Smith's having a terrible year. 5.58.
That's not filling me with confidence for this. Why would I even say? Oh, if he gets, I thought he could have strike out after that triple.
So, if he goes cycle here, what jersey are you getting? City Connect, road jersey, home jersey?
Ooh. I mean, I've already got the Bryce Harper red and white pinstripes.
I tell you what, a Stubbsy City Connect. When he goes yard and gets the cycle,
it might have to be.
That's a terrible first pitch.
That second pitch was the pitch. That second pitch was the pitch. That was the pitch.
Triple, single, double, RBI. Can he get the cycle? Can he?
Please walk him. My bank account would love a walk.
That goes. Doesn't like that one either.
I won't pray for him to get out. That's not what I'm going to do. But I'll pray for him to be walked.
What about the single, double, triple? I'll take.
That's just
Smithy doesn't fancy this.
I tell you what, he's giving him the pitches to hit it out on though.
That's a high pitch. High pitch.
I mean, that could easily have been the pitch. He swings and it just goes 400 feet. And
I tell you what, though, Stubbsy went for it. Stubbsy, that was a high foul. That's in the second deck. Even the boys in the dugout.
He wants it. He's
swinging. He's swinging for the fences.
Yeah, he wants this now.
He absolutely launched that foul ball.
Gary, he's probably heard me say that I'm going to buy his jersey. So he's
and again, it's another foul ball that's going to make the second deck.
Yasmani Grandal walk-off dinger. The Pirates win.
Pirates been in free fall since the All-Star. Come on, Garrett is absolutely swinging for these fences. Come on, Vlad.
Wow. How many? Is that 6-pitch AB fouling off 3 in a row?
Another one! Oh, is that... It's gone fat. Mate, I've never seen anyone lean so far back. He is trying to launch this over. He wants this so bad. Go on, Garrett.
Right, in play, no out. It's not a home run. It's not the cycle.
Single. It's a single. Garrett Stubbs is...
My bank account is saved.
What? I tell you what.
Goodness me.
Absolute brilliant Garrett Stubbs.
You know what?
4 for 4.
4 for 4 on a day.
What were the odds on? I wonder what the odds on that were.
See, I could have gone for a jersey.
Big ovation.
It would have felt like the cheap way out.
It would have felt like the cheap way out. The boys in the dugout. 4 for 4. Garrett. Unreal, man.
But yeah, Mrs. Loki, if I was to get one, it'd be a jersey. I'm not gonna just.
Oh, and that was a hit by pitch. I just missed that. Is that hit by pitch?
Holy oh my! I nearly swore. I didn't mean to, but wow, that's in the head.
That. Hold on, where's the replay? That is right off his shoulder, cannoned off his shoulder.
Looks like it was on my screen. It looked like it hit him on the head.
It would have, but Carl turned into.
Oh, okay.
Right, so Bone could be up this inning.
Boom up this inning for Dave's bet.
For my bet, for my 60 quidder. Although the Phils do have to win.
What was the stake?
$5. Only a $5.
Wow, 60 from a $5. That's
60.
Great. 55 profit.
I had faith in Martian stock.
Trey, it would be absolutely lovely to see a 3-run home run to put the dagger in Cal's
that would
heart.
really finish this off.
It would also finish off the matchup. I'm pretty sure if I beat Cal, I eliminate him from contention.
You are the fantasy. You are the Phillies of 2022.
I'm sneaking into these because if I beat Morgan in the final matchup,
you do know you'd like to face me in the first playoff game.
I can take you.
Oh, mate, I've been banging those 600 scores in.
Yep. But...
Oh, Trey!
So line out to center.
Dead center. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Stubbsy's tagged. Stubbsy's tagged. He's got it.
98 off the bat.
I've got to say again, I apologize to Topper. I got it wrong. Got it wrong, Topper.
Absolutely, we got it wrong. Wow.
Game. Tagged up. Beautifully.
All the stuff we talked, like all that stuff we talked, and then all of a sudden, Garrett Stubbs is just like, you know what?
He's been a machine.
Bryce in play runs.
And Bryce.
Where is that going? It's the only time he runs I don't get to see, like, if it's a single, if it's a... I think that's a double. Yep. One
Bryce
run
Harper,
double.
definitely a double. Definitely a double on the line. That's scoring.
Let's go. Let's
and
go,
Bryce.
Bryce.
Bombs up.
Bombs up in this inning.
Please.
Oh. There's no double play either.
Come on. Bryce, I tell you what. Bryce Harper needed that.
He needed that.
That's
he's already hit a double, an RBI double in this series, but
just
again, consistent
that's
RBIs.
That's a great swing. That's good placement. All right, Alec, please, come on.
Look.
7-3 Phillies.
Right at the bottom of the zone. Wow. Oh, foul ball, first pitch. He's swinging first pitch.
Yeah. Oh, he fell over as well. I hope he's okay.
He's falling over for your bet, Dave. This is the things he's doing for you.
He knows a lot to ride on this. Come on,
I mean, lefty righty matchup as well.
Yeah, it's in Bohm's favour. He hasn't had a hit today. Just need one more.
He does mash. He does. I think he favours the left-handed pitching.
Come on, Mike. A walk won't do. I need a hit.
I would be shocked if he doesn't get it here. Like, the stars have aligned.
And that's a good point. JT made me wait till the last at bat. That was for 50 quid. Yeah, everybody hit that game. Oh, swinging for the fence.
Well, I mean, when he doesn't update me like this, it's just it's a ball in the dirt, right on the plate.
Come on, Bowman. This will do nicely.
But again, this goes to the Phillies only do it against bad teams. I guess the Royals must be a bad team.
Yeah, this is a bit of a statement right here.
Statement series win.
500 on the road trip as well, which I would have taken at the start of this road trip. I would have taken.
Full count.
And these last games, full count. These last two games have been really encouraging again. Really encouraging.
This just signs that the bats are still alive.
Well,
the pitching
warming up.
The pitching is good, so I think it'll be Alvarado for the 8th, and then Estevez in play runs. Well done.
Yes! Winner!
Surprised he doesn't get a song for it.
Come on!
A 2-run single.
Phil's still got to win it, but that's
9-3 Phils.
I tell you what, mainly Rojas and Marsh have made that bet come through, but. Alec, boom! He gets one. We get that.
I think he'll take that.
He gets a one line. 9-3 Phillies. Boomer, come on. Right, hold on. I've just seen Alvarado warming up, so nothing's certain yet.
It's 9-3, but I don't think it's going to stay that with Alvarado.
Well, this is a big one for Alvarado. He needs to...
I think it looks like Will Smith's done.
Oh, yes.
I doubt there's a mound visit because I mean, Nick is 0-4, but he really prefers left-handed pitching.
By the way, that also is a 2-hit game for Bomer as well. It paid out. It paid out early because the Phils are so far ahead.
Oh my god. Oh my god,
What?
Nick Castellanos.
Cassie's gone yard.
Right, who died?
Cassie's gone yard. Let's go.
Right. Anyone that you know suffering from any injuries,
11-3.
Dave?
Yeah, I better check on loved ones.
Yeah, everyone check on your loved ones.
11-3. 11-3. It's a repeat of last night. The Phillies have gone crazy again.
Yeah, I agree with Sean. Usually the Phillies follow big games with stinkers.
Yes.
Absolutely huge statement win.
Said that at the start of the show. The Phillies are renowned for having stinkers after big games and big blowouts. Casti.
Cole Bell's gonna get the win.
Yeah, yes, he does. Settled 60 quid.
He went. I think he did go 5, right? He did go 5.
Yeah, he did yesterday. I think that's why they kept him in as well.
Yeah, so he will get the win. Bryson Stott up, 1 out. Will Smith still in the game. Interesting.
Yeah, but they've sunk, haven't they? Now.
Well, remember we talked about Will Smith's ERA.
I think they've completely.
He's given up 5 earned runs. I'm surprised they don't put Bobby Witt on the plate to throw.
Nicky.
Wow.
Big stick Nick. Has everybody hit?
Let me have a look.
Has everybody had a hit?
I believe so. I don't. Maybe Trey.
No, Trey's I swear Trey's had a hit.
He has. Everyone has a hit.
Everyone's hit. So, everybody's hit.
Let me go through the list. So Kyle's 2 for 4. Trey's 1 for 5. Bryce is 1 for 4. Alec Boehm is 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Sorry, 3 RBIs. My bad. Nick's 1 for 5. Bryson's 1 for 4. Marsh is 2 for 2. Rojas 2 for 4. And Stubbs is 4 for
4. Amazing.
Wow. Huge win. This is a huge... Sorry, not a huge win yet. But huge statement.
Hang on, is that going to drop in? No, not quite. It's only 2 outs. I thought that was in.
Is it too early to say the B word yet? I want to say it, but I also don't want to say it because I feel like
Fritzy said it yet on Twitter.
Wait, what?
If Jack Fritz is said we're back on Twitter, then I might have to.
Right, Jack Fritz. Let's have a look. Has he indeed said we are?
Are we back?
No, he says they are not. They are not B star.
Okay, then we hold fire.
He says he's very happy. The Phils are 2-0 since I bet on the Braves to win the division. They are not B star.
No, yeah. That will right. So, not quite. Come on. 11-3.
We basically just it's a repeat of what he said last night. The Phillies are 1-0 since he bet on the Braves to win the division.
Oh, so right.
So it looks like it's going to be an everyday thing if we win.
I tell you what, like, who's pitching for the Astros tomorrow? What's that? Because we're back to the top of the lineup. We're back to rotations. Like we're back to Wheeler, Nola.
Let's have a look.
Home Sanchez, who's a lot better.
August 26th. It doesn't say the probable pitcher. Usually it tells me on the app who's probable pitching.
Where are they? Where are the Astros in their lineup? I wonder in their rotation.
I'll tell you who. Let me see. When did they last play? Wait, they play tonight, right? So
yeah, late game tonight against the Orioles.
Who's their probable? Right. So Kikuchi is their probable pitch for tonight.
So they're bottom of the rotation as well, are they?
So who pitched for them last night? Let me have a look.
If we can follow, I really want to take.
We won't be facing Framber. I don't think he went yesterday.
Valdez went the other night because he was in my fantasy. So I know.
Yeah, he went yesterday. He gave up 3 runs. Framber's just insane.
No, he has been my best pitch.
He had a no hitter.
Now we're cleaning up for my.
Had a no hitter, did he not this season?
They said Verlander unless things change. Oh, Verlander back at the bank. Will that be the first time since the World Series and the famous middle finger?
Marsh strikes out, but that great 8th inning.
Verlander v Nola on Tuesday. I'm staying up for that.
A 5 spot. So we put up a 5 spot in the 8th. Bryce starts it off with a double to drive in
I need
Stubbs.
I need us to win tomorrow. Just get that game won as well. 3 wins on the bounce. Start the Houston series of a win. Put us in a position to win that series, and then bring on the Braves.
So wait, who goes tomorrow then? Because we face the Astros tomorrow. We Verlander tomorrow. I'm assuming it's their bottom rotation guy.
So it'll be Wheeler. So Verlander. So who's? I don't know.
Verlander's Tuesday.
I'll have to ask George at Astros UK. He'll be well aware who it is. I might get him on for the watch along on Wednesday now. Early for UK.
I will unfortunately have to miss that watch along as I'll be in work at 8 p.m. Well, sorry, I'm in 12/8, but I'll probably catch a bit of it.
Ronald Blanco tomorrow. I know nothing about Blanco's a recent addition. I'm pretty sure.
Ronald Blanco has the no hitter this year.
That was him.
Yeah.
Which means I always turn to crap after. Like.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let me have a gander at his stats this year.
Now, Arrigetti's one. Arrigetti's in my fantasy team.
Arrigetti's 4.94 ERA. Ronald Blanco is 9-6 with a 3.14 ERA.
Some good matchups, but they're winnable.
But I mean, 4 days ago, Ronald Blanco gave up 5 earned against Boston.
A big shout to Sean. He's been filling us with stats and facts. Appreciate
shout out Sean. Shout out Sean for real.
That's it's coming handy.
Arrigetti's
when he's on it, he's good. He's bagged me a ton of points in fantasy. He's got a good strikeout rate.
I picked up Jeffrey Springs, and then the first game back, he got 14 points.
Yeah, I dropped him. I dropped him, and you picked him up.
So Salvi Perez versus Jose Alvarado.
Yeah, Alvarado needs a good shutdown one.
I mean, his velo's heavily down. 95 on the sinker. He usually is like 98.
Yeah, he's missing quite a bit as well with that sinker. He needs a confidence 1-2-3 right here. He really does.
What happened? Did he not throw 100 on his cutter as well? Or am I imagining things?
What, just now? Oh,
I swear his velo is usually like 100.
92 is very much.
There, a double to left for Perez. Again, Alvarado, just inconsistency.
Well, thank God Bet365 already paid out. So that must have us. I tell you what.
Yeah, Bet365 do the early play out.
Which is I wondered why they were doing that. And then obviously Cassie just went yard straight after.
Because in the NBA they do it when your team goes up 20. I think if your team goes up 6 in the MLB.
It must have been. So Bet365 was sort of a spoiler there. Because I was like, well, why have they just done that? I think a Phantom IL stint will help Jose. I really agree. He's looking like the player before he got sent down. Was it 2 years ago in 2020?
Yeah, I feel like we have to send Jose down.
We can't. Well, it has been injury, because he's got no more options. So we're going to have to do the old finger blister. It's just a shadow of the guy in the picture. His command's he's missing so much. Like, he's miles from the plate. Miles. Can't allow runs here. Come on. Just be your own confidence, Jose. Let's get out of this. Garrett's going to have a word, I think. Yeah, Garrett's coming out.
Oh, here we go. Right. Baseball early payout offer. 5 runs ahead.
5 runs, yeah. So that Castillo home run sealed the deal. Topper's coming out to the mound as well.
No, I don't think it was, because we were up 6-3.
Oh, it was because Bohm did it, and then they cashed it.
So Bohm cashed it. Not only did he get the last leg for he also got you the early payout. Wow.
Big shout to Bryson Stott and Rojas and Marsh for bringing that bet home. I never doubted it. That's why I never doubted it. I looked at it and thought, Steph Lugo?
Injury delay.
Yeah, let's have a look. What's he holding? Is this a phantom injury just come into play right now? They're not sure. Is his ankle? Heel? What are we looking at? I got no volumes. I'm not too sure.
Is it Jose who's injured?
They're putting some more. Yeah. There's some more grit and rosin going down on the mound. Looks like Jose slipped off the mound a little on his last pitch. It's the ground crew going to work.
Well,
should be a great time. This is a great excuse for a Jose phantom injury.
so wait, so Brendan Marsh struck out. Garrett Stubbs has another at bat in the top of the ninth.
Cycle watch could still be on.
How in the world has this happened? Why? Right, it's all good having a 5-run inning, guys, but why is Stubbs up again? Because I know for a fact it's happening.
Garrett Stubbs, has he ever gone 5 for 5, let alone 6 for 6? Brewers are winning, by the way.
Brewers are winning already.
They're playing the A's.
Yeah, true. It's the A's.
I know what I wanted to see. Who are the Braves playing next?
Oh, it's a 2-run shot from Gary Sanchez.
He's still dangerous as well, isn't he, old Gary Sanchez? So the Braves against the Twins in Minnesota. Ooh, that's an interesting series. Braves, Twins.
Right, I don't get this. I picked up Heliot Ramos from the Giants when he was starting to become good. Then when I pick him up, he goes homer, 0 for 4, homer, 0 for 4, and then has like a stretch of 3 games where he does nothing, gets minus points. I drop him, and now I'm seeing him hit 2-run home runs.
That's how it works, mate. That's always how it works.
Absolute.
The Brewers are playing the Giants. Interesting series.
Wait, Stubbs might face a position player in the top of the 9th. Why am I reading that? I don't want to read that.
Yeah, can you? Well, it's mate. It's happening. I've just got a feeling Stubbs is going.
If they dare put a position player in for the top of the 9th, up 8 because they're down 8 runs.
Alvarado strikeout. That was big. You needed that.
What was it? Let's have a look at the velocity on those. There we go. That's the velocity I'm used to, Alvarado.
He's happy. So
98.
Yeah, it's a good pitch as well. That's much more like it. Jose very fussy about the mound. Yeah,
there we go. 1 pitch out to Gentry.
Here we go. This is it. Look, this is just turned Jose's season around now.
All it takes is fixing up the mound.
See, Leighton says we back up. We are back up. We're not back though. I'm not saying that.
We're not back yet. We are
back up, but we're not.
We're up 8 runs, but we're not back.
So if they do put in a player position, a player pitching, and Stubbsy comes up,
I might as well start looking at jerseys. I might as well put a tab open.
I'll give you the 60 quid I've just won to get a. I tell you what, I'll do that. If Stubbsy goes yard, I'll give you the 60 quid towards a Stubbs jersey.
Honestly, I'd appreciate that. Wow.
We'll go full circle.
Let me just. You know what? I'm gonna have the tab open for MLB Europe.
Fanatics. Well, I'm still waiting for delivery from them. They're the worst service in the world. Fanatics.
Phillies. Let me see if they even have any.
They won't. You'll have to do a custom special shipped in stuff.
Philadelphia Phillies Nike MLB Limited City Connect jersey. It's 106 with a code. Can I customize it?
I doubt you can.
No.
DH gate is.
I'm gonna have to DH gate.
DH gate for a tenner.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's swinging at Alvarado. Alvarado, this is a bit better now. 15 pitch inning, but he struggled early on. So who's coming? So we've got what? It must be Stott, Marsh, Rojas. So we need someone.
No, I think it'll be Rojas and.
No, because Marsh has been.
Marsh struck out.
Yeah,
to
Marsh
end the
so yeah, Stubbs must be
8th.
Yeah, he must be back up.
So it'll be Rojas and then.
Stubbs.
Yeah.
And Kyle may get another at bat as well. We'll just go around again, and we'll go around again.
I'd rather the game end at that point because I'd rather than not keep giving Stubbs opportunities.
There's fantasy points at stakes here as well. I need Alvarado to get this last out more than anything. And there it is. All right, Jose. Early scare, but we're out of it.
The strikeout swinging on a 91-mile-an-hour cutter.
Yeah, no, I tell you what, it was a beaut. It was a beaut of a pitch.
It's you know what I think fools hitters to Alvarado? It's the angle he throws from. Because it's the way he throws like over his shoulder and it comes all the way down.
Yeah, mate, I don't know. I've never faced MLB pitching, but it does look quite deceiving.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna have a look at Pitching Ninja for all the because he's great. If you don't follow Pitching Ninja, like he just follows all like pitching strikeouts.
I think we're in line for a 2.5 hour game here. This has been a quick old game. Done before 10 o'clock on a Sunday.
Wow.
On Bank Holiday Sunday, I'll take that.
Class A is he's just class.
Class A, man.
Pardon the pun, but he's class.
What was it, 37 saves?
100-mile-an-hour cutter painted on the corner.
Yeah, I tell you what, he imagine if we had him in our postseason as a closer. He's immense. Finnegan's third in saves.
He's third in saves? Wow.
I'm pretty sure it's Class A. Who was second? Finnegan was third. I looked the other day.
Reynaldo Lopez for the Braves. I hate to say it, but he's just been he's good. But obviously they must have got to him today. But yeah, he was amazing.
Alvarado touched 98 in the back. Yeah, that was a big inning for Jose. He needed that. He did. Confidence boost. All right, so Rojas, Stubbs as Garrett Hampson's pitching it as a player. It's a player pitching.
I cannot believe my eyes. My days. I cannot believe my eyes. A 56 mile an hour curveball first pitch.
Why is my at bats now behind? There it goes.
Are you joking? A called strike for a 56. Honestly, if Garrett doesn't swing, I'll be disappointed, but I'll also be kind of happy.
Rojas. Rojas. Here we go.
Wow, a position player
for the cycle.
Garrett. He gets a BP throw for the cycle.
Give him a meatball right down the middle.
There is no way the stars have aligned for this to happen.
Rojas was unlucky, actually.
How in the world have we got to a place?
Slider. Here we go. Come on, Stubbsy.
How has this happened?
Come on, Stubbsy. Come on.
It simply could not get any easier for him to hit this cycle. He got hit.
You're joking.
He got hit by the pitch.
Oh.
By a 57 mile an hour hit by pitch. If I'm Stubbs, I'm staying in the box. If I'm Stubbs, I'd stay in the box.
The pitch was pathetic. I think I could do a better job.
In my opinion, I don't think he got out of the way. I think you got to stay at home.
Kyle's up. Kyle
up against a position player. This is going 500 feet.
Stubbs on base 5 times.
This is going 500 feet.
Well, they've got to pitch it anywhere close to the zone might help.
He's just going to hit everyone, apparently.
That was...
Wow. That second pitch.
Where... Is that even a passed ball? What is going? You take... Tell you what, Bryce Harper's due for a home run.
He's due for a home run, and he's probably going to.
Batting practice might help him out here.
About that, my app is saying that Edmundo Sosa's on deck, and in the hole is Weston Wilson.
Why not? Let's give everyone else a go. Weston Wilson would fire a can.
In play out on a 57 mile an hour slider. That's got to be like a 400-foot fly out.
To the left fielder.
Was he under it? Wow, only 277 feet.
No, he's got right under it.
Wow.
So
I mean, of course Sosa swings it.
Sosa's
that one.
Swinging like above his head, like a tennis shot.
Sosa wants the stat pad. I'm all for it. If I'm Wes Wilson,
if you think about it, it's not really fun for the players either, is it? Like,
no, yeah, it's like they want to hit. They don't want BP in
no, they want this game done now as well.
If I'm Wes Wilson and Sosa like flies out to the warning track, I'd be pissed.
Yes,
because you're telling me you put me in the hole just to watch Sosa fly out.
I tell you what, Weston Wilson's OPS is still above 1,000.
Honestly, if I'm Wes Wilson, I'm licking my lips right now. I'm thinking it's going 450 feet.
16 hits for the Phillies tonight. Was it 18 last night? I think it was.
Yep. Wow, Wes Wilson doesn't even get a hit.
No, Sosa grounded out.
Ground out.
Looks like he's popped out second. Ah,
jeez, 72-degree launch angle.
I'm not a big fan of us smashing.
Can we just like have a joke as well? Might as well just throw Austin Hayes on the mound. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's not actually do that though, because that's not.
Well, he's happy. And
who? I reckon it's going to be Hoffman pitched in. Actually, no, we won't. Would he use Hoffman for this situation? Up 8, 9th inning. Who did we go with?
Who went down? Was it Woods? Woods might come in, or is it Laser or Woods who went down?
Laser went down.
Laser went down. So he pitched last night. So Woods, who's I can't. It doesn't.
I mean, they could just say screw it and throw in Estevez, but I mean, it's not a safe situation. No. He's a closer, and I don't think they throw him up at 8. Who else is in the bullpen that we haven't? It could be Kirkrin.
Just trying to find who they got warming up. It doesn't tell me. I thought you guys can see this. In which case, I'll put that back up. And I'll look down. And pitching next will be... Oh, it doesn't tell me. After all that. Look at that. Everybody's hit again.
Everybody's hit with an asterisk, except for the 2 pinch hitters. But, I mean,
Yeah.
We're not counting
them. We're not counting them. We're not counting them. So... if I had to guess, I think it'd be Woods. Put Woods in. Who else have we got?
Orion, Kirkrin, Estevez, Hoffman.
There's no need to burn those up because we haven't got a break until after the Braves series now. So they're the sort of players I wouldn't want us to use yet, unless we really had to. So I would rather Woods.
I mean, could go 2 innings with Jose.
No, his pitch count was quite high though. I think he was.
How many did he throw?
Was he above 20?
Let me see. Is there a way I can check this? He threw 18.
He threw 18. It's.
I mean, I would think.
It's Estevez. I think it is Estevez.
Wow, it is Estevez.
All right. Well, it's an opportunity for him. So the magic number will be 27 to win the NL East as it stands. Could do with the Brewers losing, but. Big series win here for the Phils. Big series win. Bounce back series win. 500 on the road trip. Come on.
Hold on.
Defense has been nice. Just showing some defensive plays that the Phils have put in.
I'd love JJ Bleday to do something against the Brewers. Wow, he nearly did. He hit one 365 feet, but was out of the wall.
Well, the Brewers have the Giants next. The Braves have the Twins. We, of course, are at home to the Astros. Big again, as they all are at this stage of the season now, coming in September. But another big series. More FOMO. I wish I was in Philly at this point. That ballpark's gonna be rocking for that one, and the Braves series. Adam Fraser.
First pitch. Okay, 4 pitch out. Looks like it's a fly out. Oh, that's not a ground out, sorry.
How's my feed's gone behind part way again? I don't know how it's.
I don't know what it is with the relapse. Sometimes it's behind, sometimes it's in front, sometimes I just forget to update it.
I was literally up with the play, and then it's gone right behind. Yeah, comfortable for Bryce. First base, right. But I think it's the bottom of the order now for the Royals as well.
Oh my God, we have a two-way player situation. Garrett Hampson, who just threw in the 9th, is now hitting.
The
next Shohei potentially.
Is that the first time we've seen that this season? I don't think we've seen that.
I feel like I tell you what that reminds me of though. I don't know why it's reminding me of this, but tomorrow there is a great piece of history that's happening. I don't know if you're aware.
I'm not aware.
Blue Jays and Toronto versus the Red Sox. For the first time in MLB history, a player is going to play in the same game for 2 different teams.
Oh, because it's the delay.
They're resuming the delay from the point where Danny Jansen was at the plate for the Blue Jays. He was traded, and now he's going to be catching for the rest of his AB.
That's awesome.
That was delayed. It's the first time in MLB history it's happened.
Man, how can you not be romantic about baseball? I love
Estevez. Estevez another out, 2 outs.
That's strikeout. I'm behind again. Bullpen. By the way, the bullpen's done a great job this road series in general.
Absolutely,
they have really picked it up.
I mean, other than Ruiz giving up that solo blast, no complaints.
And a big shout to Colby Allard, who did a great job today.
Gave up the 2 solo shots, but then locked in. Got through his out.
Ask any more of him. I know he slightly rocked at the end, but he did a great job.
I mean, he gave up one of the home runs to their best hitter, so.
And I would happily see Allard, although we can't because Walker will face the Braves.
I refuse to put any belief in Taijuan Walker. I never will.
It's just a pray and hope.
2 foul balls to Michael Garcia.
Big foul balls as well. Garcia's already homered this game, of course.
Third pitch of the AB.
Kauffman Stadium looking pretty empty. Yeah, Magic number now 27. It's coming down.
I'll tell you what's crazy about Kauffman Stadium. It's the first stadium I knew about in the MLB purely because when MLB The Show was free on, was it 19? It was free.
It usually is after the season.
It went for a monthly game. It was free during the year it was out, and then as the Phillies do win, ground out second, the Phillies win 11-3. Yeah, for some reason I picked the Royals as my first Road to the Show team because I picked random on the draft, and it put me with the Royals.
And the Phils now it wraps up on there.
There we go.
Whoa!
A huge statement win.
When
was the last time we won a game by the same score?
And that score. In fact, when was the last time the Phils
22 runs in 2 games?
With more than 10 runs in 2 games in a row.
Let's have a look. So, 16 hits for the Phils tonight. How many was it yesterday?
Oh, hang on. Sean says, based on what they said, I think Walker's time in the rotation is done. 2 days where they have committed to him at the start. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense.
Sean, if that's the case, I'm knee sliding down my corridor. If that's the case.
Put it in the win column for the Fighters. Brilliant.
Oh.
Absolutely brilliant. 11-3 again.
Wow.
When was the last time that the Phils hit 11 in 2 games running?
Sorry, it wasn't the same score. It's 11-2 yesterday, 11-3 tonight.
Oh, of course it was.
But we have, in the last 2 games, 22 runs on 34 hits.
I don't want to say it. I
kind of want to say it.
We've been here before. Let's take a game at a time. Great win for the Phils. Guys, thank you for watching and listening. Great figures on Twitter and YouTube. So thank you so much. We'll be back again probably Wednesday for the early game, possibly. We'll see how it goes. But Jordan, buddy, thank you very much. That was fun.
Dave, it's always a pleasure. Obviously, first time we've gone through a whole game since the London series.
And we won that one as well.
This one you'll remember at least.
Yeah, that's true. Early night as well, 10 o'clock.
I will never forget that London series though. Bryce going yard, then the knee slide.
That game was the game. That game will always live with me. And that comeback in game 2 was nearly the icing on the cake.
Best thing, like the 100% the best thing about that was that series. So the game I watched was 2 days before my birthday, and the game. So I'm really glad I didn't go to the Sunday game. I would have been really disappointed if I went to see us lose.
It was not. By that point, I was.
Yeah, I feel like Saturday was the better game to be in anyway. It's like the main
build up, the pre-drinks, the whole.
So Sunday was like the hangover.
Mate, every day from Wednesday onwards is how I felt.
I'm surprised you're still kicking it after that weekend, Dave.
It took me a full week.
Friday to Sunday, I was just straight.
Wednesday.
Wait,
Wednesday to Sunday, and then Monday I was just a shell.
So correct me if I'm wrong. It was Friday where you met Bowman Kyle, right?
Friday morning, yeah.
Friday morning before BP. Wow.
Yeah, that was the Trafalgar Square. That was the morning one. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember seeing the video and I'm like, wow.
Mate, complete surprise. No idea that was going to happen at Watson. They just said, come down and we'll show you around Trafalgar Square. And you get the first look of Trafalgar Square and it all decked out and has some hitting the batting cages. And they got us all in a group and said, right, group photo, get the flag out, do the Bohm song, shout "Go Phillies," and we're doing it for ages. And they kept saying, "Oh, we need more shots." And then we did it again, and they went, "Right, guys, turn around. We've got a surprise for you." And stood literally right on our shoulders was Carl Schwarber and Alex Bohm.
That's crazy. I would never live down that I am on a video on the Phillies social media page when they recorded us doing the Alec Bohm.
Oh, that was mine. I sent that to him.
I will forever live knowing that we booed a Mets child, a child wearing Mets
dogs. Anyone who was wearing Mets.
Should we be ashamed of that we booed someone in a wheelchair that was a Mets jersey?
We didn't. That was the Irish.
I remember it happening, but I also didn't partake in that part. But shout out Peter.
It was all good banner.
Let's be real. It was equal rights for everyone. Everyone got booed. Any Mets, even the Braves. We saw a lot of jerseys. I think I saw all 30 teams.
And the Expos and some internationals. Israel, Italy.
I saw Puerto Rico. Definitely saw Puerto
Rico, Venezuela.
It was just a great experience of baseball.
It's just a shame it's not coming back next year. Just gutted it's not coming back next year.
Wow, they're not doing next year's London series.
No, it's meant to be in Paris, but they went broke with the Olympics. So,
I mean, I know a place that can hold another one, and I know a team that would like to go back. Just saying.
Yeah, well, they would have the Phillies back in a heartbeat.
I mean, if they were to do the London series and they don't pick the Phillies again, because I feel like you could just do the Phillies and the Braves.
I think 2027, the last contracted year, I think they'll bring the Phillies back. I think this was meant to be Jays and Yankees in Paris.
Yankees.
I think it'll be. It makes sense with the expats. There's tons of expats.
Yeah.
Blue Jays. They've got a massive following. I think if I had to make a hunch, it would be Jays, Yankees in 2026. Phillies. Do you know what? They might run it back and do the Mets again, or Phil's Red Sox. It makes sense having a big market team, two big market teams coming over. The Braves aren't big market. Let's be honest.
I feel like the Yankees. It'll be the Yankees, if anything, or could be the Phillies and the Dodgers.
Phillies in New York. No, the Dodgers. So from what I've spoken to, the Dodgers, the West Coast will all go to Asia. The Southern Central teams will all head to South America, and then sort of North West Coast will do the European legs. That's basically how they're doing it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow, good insight.
Yeah, so that's what I found out. So they will do. They might do the Cubs. I don't know if Cubs will come back. The Cubs cards was a bit of a damn squid.
The Cubs cards was a terrible snooze fest.
It was nothing like Phil's. Like the Phil's Mets is by far the best. Not just being biased, but by far the best. Series.
I'd say the Yankees and the Red Sox was also because it was a slugfest.
It was, but it didn't feel like it felt like an expedition game though. It didn't feel like a proper game that one.
Yeah, to be fair,
and it went on for 4 hours.
Game one of the London series felt like it was perfect.
Yeah, the atmosphere was unreal. Like, it was just like
one thing I will not be doing again at that London series is paying that 16 quid for that fake wannabe cheesesteak.
Oh, you got conned.
That was a con. It wasn't me who got conned. It was my family. They wanted to get one. I thought, yeah, go for it.
All the ballpark food, the London Stadium was generally nice. I had some really good grub there.
Yeah, that one cheesesteak was terrible.
No,
someone from Philly. There were a lot of people from Philly that came over for the series.
Thousands, way more than Mets.
Two people who I saw went to the cheesesteak line, saw what was happening, and really they went mental, saying that's not a cheesesteak. Terrible.
Yeah, it was a disgrace. But they wanted Passyunk to have a stall there as well, but they were just stretched everywhere because they had to be putting on extras at all their events.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, take me back.
Well, Dave, as always, it's been a pleasure.
Absolute pleasure. Yeah, we've got a bit of a tandem here. Yeah.
I got lost, carried away, just talking about the London series.
Reminiscing. Yeah, Jordan, pleasure, mate. Thank you, everyone,
Always
watching,
is,
listening. We'll be back soon. Another watch long. The Phils win. I'd say back on track. We'll go with that. Cheers.